our stupid cool cyberpunk RPG set in New York. I love you all. If you're watching this, you're officially part of Goth Gamer Nation, and thank you for that. Let's just go around and introduce all of my very good friends who are playing this game with me.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris. I'm Chris Kendrick, and I'm playing Highrise.
I'm Crystal, and I'm Bug.
I'm Bryce Gold, and I play Galahad.
I'm Kendra, and I'm playing Pilgrim.
What's up? I needed my hat. Sorry.
Did you?
Well, I really wanted it.
Well, now we can
Now I can be evil with a hat on. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna play some Shadowrun, but first, I'm gonna have my very good friends over here remind me what they did last session. We're gonna do a little recap for people who missed it or didn't stay to the end.
I got drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
So
You did get
fucking
drunk.
Mozzarella sticks.
Drunk.
It was your first time with hard liquor, I think.
Yes.
Previous
For
to
that,
this.
all Smyrna.
Yeah, it was
It was
all
like
scared off before
A
this.
$200 tequila.
I
Hey, it was
tried
free.
not to get me drunk. For the record, my hands are clean.
Yeah, you had 3 Baja Blasts
I mean,
at the fancy restaurant,
you know,
but
it's
does that have alcohol in it? Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who
Pilgrim,
knows?
Pilgrim is straight edge, so he did not drink.
Yeah, and you didn't eat any of the stuff because it's keto, but we did have a keto, sorry. But we did
It's
have...
not keto. Come on.
It's not keto, right. But there was a conversation over whether butter was keto.
But whether
Butter
butter
is
was a
keto.
carb.
Butter is
Extremely.
keto.
Well, this is the whole... But it was a whole conversation,
Well,
if you forgot.
after,
What else did
It
you all do?
certainly
You
can
all
be
leveled
heated.
up.
We,
Oh yeah, we
there
did.
was a fashion consultation.
Yep. There was...
You're welcome.
we're working our way backwards here.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Yeah, we're doing it all.
And we're only
So-
hitting the key points of the
Yes,
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yes.
everything that
I
was
mean,
really
plot,
important.
whatever. Mozzarella sticks. That's what it's about.
We all spent some time studying up and getting a little stronger.
Yeah, what did you get stronger in?
I got stronger in luck
By doing what?
by flipping coins with my friend Lancelot.
Yeah, your name's Galahad.
My name's Galahad.
And also, you,
The
friends
closest
with
friend.
yourself.
for Thanksgiving,
He's
you
friends with
remarked that you
himself?
got 3 heads in a row, which
I did.
doesn't seem that
Not even
impressive.
close.
Yeah, but you try it.
Okay.
It's hard. Harder than you might think. In fact, only lucky individuals such as myself have the ability to
Yeah,
do
what's
such
your luck
things.
stat now?
I got big old deuces.
Right, so that's not very lucky. Pilgrim, what'd you do?
Pilgrim went to the day spa
Okay.
to heal because he nearly died in our last battle.
True.
So he went to one of those really expensive spas where you like do ayahuasca and stuff and just like chill out. Except he just watched the Criterion Collection of Daredevil.
Yep, which is one movie.
on,
The Criterion.
on 7 TV screens.
Yep, making the psychiatric staff at the hospital nervous for you.
Extremely concerned, but luckily he proved to them that he's quite sane and is just studying under the tutelage of Sensei Colin Farrell.
And because of that, you now have the ability to bullseye enemies.
I have Missile Mastery, which for the folks at home means I can pick up anything that isn't a weapon and fling it with like bullet-like precision and damage.
Paper clips,
Vitamins.
and vitamin pills that Pilgrim always has in mass quantities.
Is there like a size limit to that?
I think it's like
Like, could I pick up a human?
Truck.
I don't
Flick them like a pod.
I don't
Like a
know.
small, like if I picked up Bug, could
I
I throw Bug
Come
as a
on.
weapon?
I think it dictates that it's like
I haven't
small
determined my
everyday
height yet.
objects.
How tall is Bug?
I think like the limit would probably be like
3 apples high?
Taller than a tumbleweed.
I'd let you roll to see. I'd give you penalties, but I'd let you try to throw Bug with lethal force. I think without penalties,
Lethal for who?
lethal.
Depends on how I roll.
For now, for whoever wants it. I would say that, generally speaking, a banana is like a good thing. Of like, what's the biggest thing without like a
I
lethal
would
banana
love
toss?
to throw
Basil.
There it is.
I would
It's
love
topical.
to throw a banana with lethal force.
Oh yeah, right into somebody's mouth. There you go.
Just absolute, just.
Have some potassium.
Oh God.
What,
I'm not gonna try.
Bug? What did you do? Because Chris, you had the most sizable roll. So let's jump to Bug first. You got drunk. What else did you do?
I got better reflexes.
Yeah, you had
Thanks to
invasive
some nice-
surgery rather than
yes.
working out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
What, do I look like a jock to you? No. I know what I am.
you look like a 17-year-old who
Yeah.
thinks that you look older than you actually
Who
look.
is
I mean, I do look older
three
than
on
I
this
am.
side.
Yeah, every time you go into a bar, you get pegged immediately, and they tell you to leave, though.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're just young, looking for your age. You also got suspended from class, and had to kiss your grandmother Susan on the lips.
So.
You wanted to.
No, I didn't.
Well, she wanted you to.
Yeah, it's gross.
And you felt bad not.
I didn't.
Wow.
Everyone else wanted to too.
Well,
See,
you'll have to
you're
go
a
back to
fucking
the
pervert.
last.
Of course you would.
Well,
You'll have to go back and watch the
Nothing.
last stream if you want to know the truth about whether or not Bug smooched that grandmother
didn't.
Susan. Something that your mother had to do, as well as your uncles Bryce and Connor. Chris,
Yes.
you on the other hand, you spent some time at a shooting range.
Oh man.
Yeah, kind of had to.
Mm-hmm.
A little mandatory remedial training or whatever. Need it.
And then your contacts at the NCA,
Yeah.
they started a Shadowrun.
Yeah, they did that, and they caused a lot of damage, which I had to go and help deal with in some
By
way.
caused a lot of damage, you mean the runner team that you're tasked with hunting down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. There's a basically you were given a Shadowrun operation by one of Highrise's handlers, who to track down a hacker that stole a bunch of data from a storage site underneath the Body Worlds and the TGI Thursdays and the weekends. So, with that said, you are all in the... Oh, right, and then Galahad had a phone conversation with a member of Z-Team.
I did.
And why did you have that phone call?
Well, to put it bluntly, they got a picture of my friend on file, and that scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed to call him and see what was up.
Right.
See what he was doing with the old Russo Corp ties.
That friend being
My good friend Lancelot.
from the Z-Team.
From the Z-Team on Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m.
Wednesdays now. Moving
On
to Wednesdays now.
Wednesdays
because
now. Check it out.
Thursday's a
Look it up.
high value day. We figure Wednesday's a little easier to get things
Well, sure.
happening. So yeah, there was a phone call with the Z-Team member. That was the first official crossover between the teams. And yeah, so with that, Galahad, you did not tell anybody that you recognize one of the members of the team that you're hunting down.
No, I told him I had a tummy bug and I had to go.
Right, you ran away, so you've had some time to think it over. So at the end of the day, Bug got really drunk, ate a bunch of jalapeno poppers. Bug, can you give me a body plus willpower to see how bad your hangover was at the end of that?
From a shot?
You were really drunk.
From
and
a shot.
You've never drank alcohol. And you also had more than a shot. You also had a lot of cheese. So
You're 4'7". How is
Hey!
that gonna affect you?
You don't know what height I am.
yeah, you're more like a 5'1".
Little man.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Oh.
Beautiful. Okay, so I think you're fine. Maybe you feel the fuzziness around the eyes and you don't
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
the feelings, but I think in general, you didn't get that hungover.
Fantastic.
So where are we right
I
now?
learned nothing.
The takeaway from the session last time was that there were that they want you to track down the hacker, but the hacker pulled data out, and that data after this company processed it was affiliated with several Russian prisoners, which put them. They suggested you go and start knocking on doors with Russo Corp, but not go in shooting. They don't want to start a war with one of the biggest syndicates in Null York City. And the suggestion was that you start by going to Skin, a hardstyle venue in the Lower East Side, and talking to the proprietor of many of Russo Corp's special exception treaty bars and clubs. Special exception treaty meaning you're allowed to, all drugs are legal, it can stay out open all night as part of the Russo Corp deal with the NYPD LLC via the Treaty of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Duncan Dragovich runs a lot of these bars, and it was suggested you go and talk to him, but don't, forcefully, but not with explosion.
Yeah,
Deal
subtlety.
firm.
The right
Stealth.
team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect
Exactly what
team.
we're
Give
good
him a little
at.
Yeah.
bit of that
Absolutely.
southern charm.
Diplomacy. We're
You're
all
not even
about
from
it.
the South, Galahad.
Yeah, Alec, do we have music playing?
Yes.
Just double checking. Okay, cool. Yep, just double checking. So with that, where do we find everybody? Galahad, you ran away, so I don't think it sounds like you guys went right into this session.
No, I needed to go visit the urine depository.
The
You
what?
know, the little train.
So you just went to the bathroom inside of...
I huffed and I puffed and I got right out of there because
Is
I
this-
needed a moment to myself.
I think this place was called Expensivo. I think that was the name of this bar and restaurant.
Yes, I assume that there are lotions and mouthwashes available.
Oh,
Is there like a
oh,
dude
plenty.
in there?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
There's probably a dude. I'm not going to tip him though.
Damn.
Wow.
Right.
Ah,
Do you use any of his services?
Yeah,
So he-
you're kind of forced in. Yeah, I mean, you go
he
in
gets
there
your
and
fly.
no, it's not that. It's not that invasive.
He's
no.
going in for it when you
Don't
ride
mind
walk
if I
in.
do.
Well, I don't know what kind of human being. I don't want to prove Bug's point and call myself a pervert. So I'm going to say no, thanks. I can get my own snake and take care of what needed to be taken care
I'm
of.
not
Get
a
the boot
pervert.
out.
So as you're
Yeah.
doing the urinal, this gentleman is massaging
I
your
hate that.
shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's fine. Get the nuts out. There's a
Yeah.
lot going on in there.
No.
I think this still falls in the pervert realm.
You don't know what's going on in the bathroom. You're not even old enough to use the adult bathroom. They got separate ones for little boys who don't know how to pee
They have
in
a
the
family.
toilet and they miss and they go on the floor, so they got a little drain there, and then they just hose it down like it ain't gonna be a big problem.
Talking about?
That's what the little boys use, and that's where you have to go pee.
You gotta get the family restroom that has the koala bear care on it.
Yeah. They stick you up there, they let you do your business into a little hose, it goes
Yeah,
down
that's
on the
how
floor.
the baby folding thing works. You just pee on it.
Well,
Yeah.
I may be older than you, but I'm not of
I want to believe that you guys
child
are
owning
shouting
age.
through the wall.
So about halfway through your pee, a staff member walks in and says, Horace, we told you can't do this anymore in the bathroom.
Jesus.
And Horace turns around and goes, I pay for my table, I pay for my alcohol, I don't see what's wrong with this. I'll continue to massage your
Yeah,
back."
I'm going to finish up, wash my hands myself, take a bunch of mints, and
He spits in a towel and goes, would you like a towel? And hands it to you.
I kindly say no, but not with words, just with my gesticulations.
He's rubbing his chest around this area as he holds it out.
I understand, heartfelt, I do.
Mhm.
I appreciate the effort,
Heart
but
feeling.
I just don't got the money to spare, I got nothing to drop off.
So it's just about the tip. That's
It's
all.
really
this is.
just about the tip.
So-
The service is impeccable,
Just
but
it's really.
I just don't.
Ah!
So as you're walking out of the room, the staff member, not Horace, walks with you and says, I'm so sorry, he's a billionaire. He doesn't have the normal social skills and social cues of a normal person.
Hey, I'll tip my hat to that, and I say, all right. Hopefully, next time I come back, there'll be more free tequila shots, and we'll forget about this whole bathroom business altogether.
They've already walked away from you.
Well. Shoot my shot, gotta give it a try. That's what Wayne Gretzky said. Now I'm gonna go deal with my good friend Lancelot. This is very
So
scary.
this is the same night.
This is the same night.
Okay.
You've been arguing about keto, and you keep trying to order more food from Evil Bobby
Yeah.
Clay, who's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm still Galahad, the same old night,
So Galahad, you ride back. What can we drop in media res into this conversation that you three are having at the table? Let's just go.
Oh yeah, we're talking about transactions, business.
It's boring.
We're doing
He's so boring.
deals. I got a little PowerPoint going. Look,
Do you
this
have
is
anything else?
fungible as shit. I'm just trying to tell you.
Is the woman already left, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So far gone.
Cool.
Yeah, and you've got a data pad with like all the info on it as well. But you have a separate data pad out to talk about transactions.
Exactly.
Did this start for any reason, or did you just start going like, guys, we got to talk about the finances?
I just sprung it on him.
Yeah. Pilgrim, is this up your alley?
Kinda. I don't really read, but like.
You're just taking it in like a podcast, I would imagine.
I mean, there's charts with graphics
Yeah, it
and
kind
stuff,
of looks
right?
like
Yeah,
metrics or engagement numbers.
Oh,
SEO.
now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, you look at it and you say, that's how you hashtag.
So Galahad arrives back, holding up the sign and
He
says,
answers with that.
that's how you
That's
hashtag.
You're like, oh,
You're
yeah.
standing over this
get it.
block table. Remember, everything here is
I
just
take
levels.
out my hanky. I'm dabbing my forehead because it is, I'm under pressure now.
Can
There's a lot
everybody
going on.
roll me an empathy plus intuition
You got
to
it.
see if
man.
you tell that he's uncomfortable?
I have no empathy.
That's okay. So you just roll flat intuition in that instance. It's okay that you don't have an
hits.
Do it. It's okay.
Oh,
Are you
two
trying
dice.
to hide your
Sympathy.
composure right now, Galahad, or
Yeah, but I did tell everyone my
One
tummy's
hit.
been a little rumbly, so like
Oh,
I could
good
get
enough.
away with it.
One dice.
Okay,
Oh, I
give
got a
me-
critical
give me
glitch.
Perfect, and you're drunk. That's great. Can you give me presence plus etiquette, Bryce? But take a -4. How many hits did you get, Pilgrim?
One.
One hit. Okay, critical glitch. Okay, so no matter what.
Oh, I got a glitch.
Okay, so
But
We're
I
all
got
doing
one
great
all
here
of you
today.
can tell that something's wrong. Pilgrim and Highrise, you both noticed that he left. He got really uncomfortable right around when the slides of the hacker and the slide of the gunman with the LED face mask came up. Bug, he's got rampant diarrhea, and you've pegged it. You've had rampant diarrhea before. You know what it looks like, the flop sweat. This is a man with rampant diarrhea, Bug, and you're drunk. So let's start there.
How's that make you feel?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Yo, you should have some more mozzarella sticks, dude. That'll like clog you real up, real fast.
No, I seem to be suffering from consumption or some kind of debilitating dysentery. I must bid you all adieu for my tummy.
While he-
While he's going, I'm gonna hack his phone.
Okay, yeah. Give me a.
Why do you want to go and do that?
Give me.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
What do you want?
Give me a code
You don't know
breaking
anything.
what kind
plus
of
logic plus sleep.
impression
No,
am
you
I
have
getting
some
off
mozzarella
get more
sticks,
than
dude.
being
Come
like,
on.
wow, this guy's hackable?
Remember, -4.
I can't
so
even
2
find my
marks.
phone. I got it
-4.
securely
2 marks, yeah.
stored up in my
intuition.
noggin. I
That's-
got it locked down by
and
some
logic,
serious
intuition, and-
security.
No, logic, code breaking,
Sorry.
and sleaze on the
Okay,
other
yeah.
side, and take a -4 if you want to get more than 1 mark.
Meanwhile, Pilgrim's just like,
Roll just
yeah.
your device rating against this.
Damn.
you know, like
one
sometimes
second.
Rip,
when
my
you start
friend.
taking the
Rip.
flat gut right away.
Because
You just
I
start
believe
shitting.
that there was multiple device ratings involved in my cellular device.
Why do you have multiple?
It's 5 hits.
5 hits.
Five
Oh yeah.
hits.
Can you give me the one that you have multiple on you?
No, I have my one comlink implant in my brain.
Yeah. So can you roll me your data? Can you give me the device rating of that? Oh, and you have your cyber skull too. Give me a device rating plus your cyber skull. Add +3 to that. So device rating of the comlink +3.
Yeah, I'm looking for the comlink's device rating.
It should be.
Oh, there it
should be
is.
the second,
I see it.
yeah.
Plus the skulls.
Plus the skull. Plus the skull.
Plus
The boy hard-headed.
what is
So
the-
yeah, just give me the device rating +3.
Ah, all right. With rolls or I got no hits on that.
No hits. Okay, so yeah, you now have 2 marks on Galahad's phone. Are you trying to do this stealthy like, or do you not care?
I'm stealth.
Give me palming plus finesse. Give me perception plus intuition, Galahad. Can you take a -2 on that, Galahad, because you're not like looking for it?
Now, is this a sight, smell, sound?
It's a sight.
It's a sight.
So
All
take
right.
your sight bonus.
-2.
I got a glitch with 1 hit.
Glitch with 1 hit.
So
okay,
it's perception plus what?
perception plus intuition.
All right.
-2.
-2. I already got that. All right. I got 2.
2. Okay, yeah, you notice that Highrise is doing something fishy when Highrise, you're playing with the AR display and you accidentally, like, misjudge yourself and, like, bump into the table and call attention
Now
to
what in
yourself.
the?
So you notice that he's doing some kind of finicky hacker stuff. I don't know if you don't... Give me another device. Nah, you don't notice that your phone is being, has been hacked, though, but you notice that he's doing something.
Oh, sorry. Trying to connect to the Wi-Fi.
That don't look like you're trying to
You
connect
had
to
a
the Wi-Fi. It
you
seemed
had
like a
a
You
little
don't
bit
know
going on.
anything about computers. What do you know?
What do you know? You're
What do
telling
you
me to
know?
eat some mozzarella sticks, and
Yeah,
my
it's
tummy's
tight.
all
What do you
rumbly,
wanna
and
do
that's
now?
not
You're-
good
you're
advice
two
at
months
all.
on this
I'm gonna look through his phone logs to see who he was on the phone with.
Oh, perfect. Okay, give me data processing, logic, and software.
Rip Galahad.
And then, Galahad, can you give me your device rating plus 3 for your skull? Again. So that, whatever you did last time. You got 1 hit? Cool. Can you also give me perception plus intuition, this time with no minuses, because you're suspicious about what this boy Highrise is doing over here.
You say logic.
Logic, software, and data processing.
4 hits on my.
Are there
perception.
any penalties I can take to do more things, or?
No, for something like this, you're just going through the log. This is a really simple thing to try to get.
Okay, 6 hits.
6 hits, and you got how many hits?
4.
Yeah, you have a phone number, and what is Lancelot in your phone as?
Lancelot.
Lancelot,
My good buddy.
do you have a photo?
Lancelot.
Yeah.
Good buddy.
Okay.
It's us together
No.
in LARP gear with our foam swords and magic spears.
Just
Oh,
But
Lancelot
he,
mask.
but he doesn't have the LED mask he does with Shadowrunning, right?
No.
Can you? Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense because your LARP gear you do together is night regalia.
Yeah.
So you do have that person. I
Okay.
don't think you have enough to give me perception plus. Give me empathy plus. Now perception plus intuition. Give me that to see.
Oof. Oh wait, it was intuition plus perception.
Yeah, perception's down here.
I keep looking way up top. Oh, that's ooh,
Yeah, it's a big dice roll for you.
2 hits.
And so I don't think that's enough for you to put 2 and 2, but you've logged who the person is. Now, can you give me palming plus finesse
You got it.
against the perception test that you rolled? Because now you're paying attention. Pilgrim Bug, what are you doing during all of this? Have you ordered more food? How are you?
No hits.
No hits. Bryce, you notice that he's fucking around on the phone, and you notice a picture of Lancelot popping up
Hey!
on his AR display.
What are you doing going through my device? What you do peeping into my records? What you do rifling through my files?
Are you done?
Well, I don't know. Are you?
I haven't started.
Lots of pisses in the chat. Lots of pisses in the stream that
This
Pilgrim's
is
running
no
right now.
good at all. This
You
is
you got up and left really fucking fast.
Yeah, my tumbly.
Your tumbly?
Yeah, you know, it's when your tummy rumbly.
Yeah, look how
So-
sweaty
And
he
it
is,
feels
dude.
terrible.
Well, you don't talk to people on the phone while you have diarrhea.
All right, this is
That's
it's
fair.
deception plus charm, and I need from you either deception plus intuition or empathy plus intuition.
That's a
0
good
hits.
point. If you really talk to people while you're shitting, that's like gross, dude.
What if I'm really going through it in there?
I mean, you are, and you
Yes.
don't
All
need
right,
to
so-
share that with anyone.
I don't like when
You don't
social
know what
things.
kind of relationships I have with
I don't like
others.
making
You missed
dice
this whole
rolls.
thing going on in the bathroom with a man rubbing my shoulders while I was taking a leak.
That sounds right. All right.
So I don't like making roles dictate social stuff, but I like when they have like a little bit of influence. You did get 0 hits. You got 3 hits. Play with that.
Bullshit.
Don't play with it.
Well, I don't why you gotta question me on what's going on with
this-
my
is
bowels.
Just tell us.
I don't say
this-
to you what's
is
going
this
on,
a
how much
friend?
fiber did you eat today, what kind of salad did you have for lunch?
Oh, ask me. I track all of that.
What
Yeah,
kind of
well,
salad did you have?
I certainly don't. I
It
eat a
was
diet mainly
like-
of carbohydrates and sometimes dumplings. And that's just the life of a night. Every once in a while I eat Johnny cakes. You know what kind of nutritional
Wait,
value
what
Johnny
cakes?
cakes have? It's all corn. It's all meal.
So it's got nothing.
No, it's less than soy.
You actually can't.
One.
digest corn.
Okay. 2 things. 1, eat some damn protein. 2,
No, I eat too much protein. It's the lack of the fiber that's my problem.
Corn is not protein, dude.
Yeah, you just pass
I
that.
mean, I don't
right
know
out.
much, but
it's
I know
like, that's
that.
like, you know when you like eat corn and then you just it
Look,
just comes out
is
right.
I came
Is this-
here tonight for a fashion consultation, not
person-
for a nutritionist analysis. Now,
let's consult this. Is this person a target or a contact?
can it be both?
Oh shit.
What does that mean?
So one of the staff members walks up and says, "Could you try to keep it down?" The Horace in the corner who buys a lot of drinks, as well as I'm sorry about the bathroom. He's complained about the noise.
Get him the next round on me.
Are you okay?
It's a bar. Are you supposed to be loud in a bar?
If it was a bar, you wouldn't be allowed in here. You're a child. You made the case that it's a
This is
restaurant.
a- this
So
is
it's
a
a
conversation.
restaurant.
Well, it is a restaurant with a bar.
1, this is a consultation.
Right, of course. I'm sorry. But just if you could keep it down a little bit, this the thruple drama here is not something that we're used to. And Horace is a billionaire, which of course means
Oh
he
my
has no
God.
social skills
It's
and gets irritated.
2070. Oh my. Thought we were civilized here.
They bow and fade away.
They just get famous.
Not magically. They're just like
So,
sorry.
why don't you bring Horace over here and he can come talk to us himself
I don't
if he's
want
got a
what
problem.
he wants.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't know. This is the dude that rubbed you, right? Nobody wants wants him here. Except maybe you, but go home.
Can I get a...
I want to go home. I've been cornered with a proposition of unnecessary and invasive
I think
conversation.
This is extremely necessary.
I need to leave.
Give me a perception
Get
plus
out of here.
intuition
My
from
tummy's
everybody.
all rumbled.
Bug, remember, you still have penalties from
Oh
being drunk.
God, you're right.
What kind of perception are we talking
hits.
about?
For you, smell or ears?
All right. It's unfortunate that my sound and sight has higher bonuses than my smell. What with it being the funniest.
It is the funniest.
hits.
We'll have to give you more olfactory boosters.
One hit.
Okay.
Two hits.
2 hits.
All right. It's gonna be 5 hits.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Fuck y'all.
Despite the 5
Desperately
hits,
looking for an
you
exit.
notice you feel somebody kneading your shoulders as you're standing and talking to everybody.
Oh, I remember those
and
hands.
Horace leans in and goes, "You asked for me.
Ah!
What seems to be the trouble over here? Am I going to have to pay you all to be quiet? I'm a billionaire
Yes,
after
pay
all,
me.
and better than all of you."
Pay me.
Horace, I just wanted to mention I'm feeling a little tight. These guests are really bothering me, and I really don't appreciate how tense they're making me feel after your very kind hands caress me in the bathroom.
Let's
This
go
is
over to
about
my table.
one.
And I'll continue.
One, that's creepy as shit. 2, we're working.
Who are
I'm
you
sorry, it's 27.
Who are
Is this
we?
creepy?
to judge a billionaire in public?
Oh, that's real easy.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
that was made illegal
Oh,
by the
when somebody think of the billionaires.
I'm the wealthily challenged over here. I don't know how to spend all my money, and that's a challenge for me. I'm sorry.
Well, you could give it to me.
You're a child. I'm not
you
allowed
shouldn't,
to.
yeah,
Wait,
nothing
wait, no,
should be
there's no
given
law
to this
against that.
child. He's gotten enough.
Diagnosed
That's
with
not true.
affluenza.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what your
Do I
thing
got
is, but
stories
here
about
he
affluenza?
throws a cred stick on the table and says, "If this will just keep you quiet, Galahad,
grab
why don't
it.
you come over here? I need to take a look at those toes of yours."
Oh,
I
Can
don't
you
take
guys-
my boots off for any man.
can y'all go home? This is gross.
Yes.
Yes,
we will
I
go
need
home.
to go home.
Yes.
Take
My
him
body
with you.
is.
Come with me. We'll go
Please
home.
leave.
Here we go.
So there's a cred stick on the table that he dropped on there.
I take it.
Yeah. You can swipe it to see how much is on it if you want.
I do.
It has 13 cents on it.
Tight. I take it.
So do you walk out with Horace?
I do.
You.
Alright. Okay, Highrise, what are you gonna do?
Pilgrim's just
Okay.
like, what's going on?
I need to figure out who that guy is. Galahad is for damn sure not gonna give it up,
Yeah.
and we need to know because he knows something.
So you're saying this to the other people at the table, or you just
No,
is this
I'm-
just your thinking?
This is my internal monologue.
Okay.
While I,
your
while
your
in reality,
anime monologue where you're just like zoomed in.
while
real
in
close.
reality, I'm just staring intensely at nothing. Like
So what do you do? Do you do something about it? Galahad, you are, as Horace
I have
wraps
2
his
marks
arm
now,
around
right?
your back.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
this is a small one.
I'm gonna do a little feint and wiggle my way out of that
Let me get
grasp.
finesse plus escape artist, please.
I can.
I'm gonna roll a melee attack against you.
This sucks. Escape artist, you say?
Escape artist plus finesse, please.
All right, it's 2 hits.
2 hits? Yeah, you managed to slip out of Horace's slippery, frisky
I
fingers.
just felt like doing a little pirouette.
Horace looks
Okay.
at you and says, I've seen that pirouette before. If you don't want my company, you can just say, Horace, I think you're marvelous, but I don't feel comfortable with this right now, and I'll listen to you.
Oh God.
Just-
Horace.
While he's distracted,
I don't feel
while
quite
he's distracted,
comfortable.
Yep.
I am going to hack his phone again.
Now,
You're still
I'm
got 2
outside.
marks. He didn't reset
Oh.
his phone, so you're still in
I'm
there.
going back in there.
No,
Because
I gotta go. I'm
I need to.
We're walking out.
You don't know. No.
What are you gonna do? You have time to do one thing. What do you want to try to do? You've got a phone number for Lance, and you've got the photo, and you've got Lance, my good buddy, as the contact.
Do I have a voice modulator?
Do you? That's a good question.
Fucking luck.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
Who could
Who
imitate?
could possibly try and intonate the way that my
Fever.
good fellow Galahad
I don't either.
says his
I
speeches?
thought about getting one.
I know. So close. I need to know. Is there any way I can track that phone number to maybe social media profiles?
Star
or...
69.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think you could. I think. You want to go through like a phone registry and see if you
Yeah.
can get access to it. I think you could get a general area, but I think to actually get access, you're gonna have to go to like a hub somewhere, like a
Gotcha.
commercial like data hub. Because I think that the information will be deeply encrypted. You know what? You could take a shot at it.
Okay.
I think I'm fine with you taking a shot at it. So, if you could do me 2 favors.
All right.
Can you give me a data processing logic plus software, and then after that, I want you to roll. We'll do this first, and then we'll get the next one.
All right. 6 hits.
6 hits. Okay, yeah, you were able to get a general region, which is in the Myrtle Wyckoff demilitarized zone somewhere.
Gotcha.
That phone is right now. But that's a big range right now. So if you want to try to pinpoint further, you're going to have to like fake some credentials, NYPD LLC authorization. If you want to try to do that from where you're at, I'm down for you to try.
You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, so here's what I want you to
I'm
do.
detectiving right now.
I want you to roll. Data logic, sleaze, and logic, data processing, and code breaking. And I want you to roll it until you get 9 hits. Like you're gonna add the hits together until you get 9 hits, and tell me how many times it takes you to do that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's how many
13.
dice you have, right?
Yeah. 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's how many dice you have? Shit.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Oh, I do need take a -4 on this. Wait, how do you have 24 dice?
No. You said roll until I get
No,
8
no,
hits.
to get 9 hits.
Oh,
Yeah, to get
9
9 hits. Sorry.
Total, too.
Yeah, you don't need total number of. So it's, you add the hits.
No,
together.
these are my die.
Wait,
No,
how
it's
many-
like say like you have 5 hits. So if you roll
Oh.
again, you add that. Now you have 11.
Okay, let's do it again.
Yeah,
How many
sorry.
dice do you have with software, with code breaking, data processing, and logic?
14.
14. So can you roll? Take a -4 on that, just
Okay.
because you're trying to track this from far away.
Okay.
So roll 10 dice and keep rolling them until the total number of hits are 9. So like add the hits every time you hit roll until you get to 9.
Oh, 6. And yeah, I think this is definitely it.
Is that it? That's
that's
yeah,
7.
2 rolls.
Wait.
7 hit, 1 hit plus 6.
Oh, I see.
6.
Okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
7
I was
hits.
sorry. I was counting the number on the die.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now you did it.
So
Yeah,
now,
okay.
now
So
you
it was,
have 3
it was
hits.
3 hits.
Yeah.
It was 3
Yeah.
attempts.
3
Okay,
rolls,
give me a
yeah.
second.
Whew.
All right.
We're
No,
done.
it's
We
it's
get
all
there.
good. So what that's
You know some
called
of that new math.
that's called a extended test, where like there's a number you have to get, and you see how long it takes you. And so now what I'm doing is I am going to roll the grid's defense value 3 times because it's trying to detect you each time. Can you give me firewall
Yeah.
plus logic plus plus the device rating of your? No, just give me firewall plus the device rating of your deck.
Okay.
Wait, no, just tell me what that is. I'm sorry. Just tell me what that number is.
All right. Where do I? Okay, firewall.
And the device rating should be like up there. I think it's like 3 or something.
Firewall is 3. Device rating is 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3 times at the rating, and if I get more than 6, then it
Okay.
detects your presence. 4 hits on the first one, 2 hits on the second one, 5 hits on the third one. Okay, so what happens is you took 3 hits to do it.
Okay.
As you were pinpointing the location, it was processing. Everything looked like it was checking out, and then the system booted you. It restricted your access to the system, and it logged your data for right now.
Okay.
If you want to reformat your deck, you'll be able to attempt again, but right now it has your IP address. Good news is, for what you can tell, it did not try to track you down or
Yeah.
anything. It just like booted unauthorized access. It detected that. If you try to access it again, though, it's gonna try to get you. What's up?
Okay. Never mind. All right. I had to see if I was using the right device.
So the reason why your threshold was 9 is because the device rating of the network was 9. So you
Sure.
need to get up to 9 hits. I need to get 6 on you.
Got you.
No, you were getting close, but you were not able to pinpoint the location. Do you want to call the number?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have Tyler's? Do you have
shit.
Lancelot's phone number?
I don't.
Okay. Here's. Do you, Bug?
I do.
Would you mind calling that number?
Oh boy.
Sure.
Live call.
Yeah.
Does he know?
He knows.
He's on standby.
Yeah. I'm letting him know everything.
Oh,
Cool.
Hi, I am calling on behalf of Jason's Sword Emporium. Home. Yeah, I am here to let you know that there is a gift waiting for you. Courtesy of, I see a Sir Galahad?
Oh, Gil?
Yeah. I believe there's one waiting for you at one of our drop-off boxes in the Myrtle Wyckoff Demilitarized Zone. Yeah. You know, the holidays...
Than that sword. You don't bring a sword to a pen fight.
Oh, of course not.
I always say.
Of course not. And, you know, with the holidays coming up, we just thought we'd let you know that he wants you to know that there's a gift waiting for you. However, all you need to do is give us just your name for confirmation here. Just your first and last.
Oh, my first and last name?
Sure thing.
Yeah, sure, that seems reasonable. That seems perfectly reasonable. Okay, well, do you need my phone number too? Why don't I give you my phone number just in case? So, do you have a pen ready?
Sure thing, I do.
Okay, so real quick, here's my phone number, and make sure you have a pen ready. It's a difficult one.
All right.
It's 1,
Ah.
2,
Whoa.
3. You got that? 1.
Could you repeat that?
1, 2.
Ah, 2. Okay, excellent. Okay.
4.
Oh.
This one's tricky. 5. It's all almost there. 6. Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right.
And,
Excellent.
And my first name is it's Lance, N-A-L-A-N-C-E.
N-A-N-A-L-A-N-C-E?
L-A-N-C-E, like a lance, like a sword.
Ah, full circle.
Oh, man, oh my goodness.
All right, Lance. What's your surname?
Oh, my surname?
Surname Lance.
No one's ever called me a sir before.
Happy to help.
I have probably called him a sir many
times. Is a latte, because some people think that I can be a lot and they like lattes. It's
Okay.
A-L-O-T-E with a little funny squiggle over the top.
Ah, like. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We will be in touch shortly. And you have a great evening, sir.
Oh my good. Hey, and tell Gal, thank you so much for the sword. It's not really my thing. I hope it's a gun. But okay.
Weapons go by many names.
You always do just hang up. Yeah. So now you have a full name attached to that phone number.
Do I?
Did you just do this at the table?
Would you want to check if you do?
What
do
my
you
friend's
do?
gotta
You're
be so
gonna
plumb
cross-reference
stupid.
like the phone number with the
fake name that he definitely gave me.
and see if it leads to an address.
See if he's used that alias anywhere else.
Okay, give me another data processing software and logic.
Lance E. Lot.
Can you give me his character sheet? It should be like under that computer or maybe no, it's next to the Starship Troopers game. It's gonna be tucked in there. Just give me all the sheets.
4 hits.
Not in the. Yeah, I think that should be it. You got 4 hits?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do a quick check here. Wow.
Wait, so you
telling
just
me-
do this at the table?
Do
While
what?
We're just chilling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are you just giving gifts
We're
to
all
me,
just-
dude?
we're all
You
just
never
other
given
sheet, the
me
one
a
that should be
gift.
behind it. Is
We're
this
all
one?
just on the way.
No, we're all just staring at whatever's happening with Galahad and
It's
Horus,
very,
and we're just like
very different.
completely horrified and ignoring him completely.
Hey, that might
Okay,
be you.
so you search.
You don't know what I'm doing.
You search and
I'm
you
eating
can't
lots of
tell.
relish.
That's true.
You cannot tell if the name was fake or if they're null because they're not showing up in any public databases.
Gotcha.
So you don't know either one. All you know is it was confirmed that Myrtle Wyckoff Demilitarized Zone, and you've got a phone number. I think it would have to be like beating feet, but
Okay.
that's more information than they had. If you want
Are
to
you
report
telling
that.
me there's a chance that his phone number is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
And that, well, you actually can confirm that because you called his number.
Yeah.
So the number
Holy
is,
shit.
it is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus
In the
Christ.
Z-Team game, at least twice he's given his phone number. to
What?
people. So this is in canon and it's consistent.
Damn.
Um,
Alright.
And so you have that. You have this name, and yeah, you're making this phone call at the table. You
Yeah.
both hear this phone call going off, Pilgrim and Bug. Are you just
we're
like
we're
chilling?
just sitting
Yeah,
and
what
watching
was
him
my
do
gift?
it.
Just call random people and give
I
them
take
gifts?
out my other phone and get an edible arrangement sent to your home.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can I? Is Galahad free from this pervert man?
I guess. I mean, what did you do as this? Wait, give me perception test
he
with
did one of
hearing
those,
to see
like-
if you noticed Lancelot's voice.
He did one of those like, oh, a guy buys you a drink at the bar and then is like, hey, how's it going? You're just like, oh, wow, no, that's okay.
But he didn't even buy a drink. He just
No.
wanted to unzip his pants and
Just
massage him
wanted
while he
to
was
touch
peeing in his
him.
urinal.
Listen,
Closely.
who doesn't?
But
Who
yes.
among us?
I mean, he's
I
a
got
millionaire.
6 hits on that perception.
You
Damn.
definitely hear the dulcet tones of the frog-like voice of Lancelot as you're
Oh,
leaving the room.
buddy! I gotta give him a call.
Okay. So you're leaving. You want to call him?
We're not gonna make it out of this building.
Oh man, I don't want. I feel like I don't know how we got his number. Maybe I shouldn't call him.
It's up to you.
I'm getting all stressed out. I'm gonna just send him a text saying, "Buddy, you gotta not talk to anybody."
Can I run up to Galahad? Can I actually, like, Pilgrim's assessing the situation, and I want to run up to you at the door and go, hey, Galahad, what's up?
I gotta run. I got the runs. I gotta go.
No, I get, you know, sometimes when I take too many of my vitamins,
Yeah.
It makes you, like, shit liquid.
You can cuss.
And it makes a noise like an air horn. And so, like, I get it. But also, like, I just want to, like, check in with you because it seems like this new gig is kind of, like, freaking you out. And I just don't want, like, you, like, feeling upset or anything or, like, anxious because, like, those are, like, real negative vibes. And
Yeah, I
also,
just- I gotta say,
you know, I just like I just don't want you to like.
Yeah.
I just like you know I just don't want this to like fuck our money up. You know, because
Damn.
like
I
you know
think I
it's
can.
just like it's like I think that this is you know things are going pretty well for us and like it seems like it's pretty chill and this honestly like we don't have to like blow up any helicopters or anything so it seems like it's gonna be a pretty
Yeah, I
chill
like
job. And you know, I just want to like make sure that we're all like on the same page because like we need to make this job happen. You know?
yeah, I mean, I understand you're trying to bring up business while my guts are not doing so hot, and you're putting me in a bit of a pickled position. But I do want to say that I would never do anything to jeopardize the mission.
Well, that is untrue because you have before, but like it's fine. From that, I just want you to know like person like I know we like don't know a whole like we're you know we don't know a whole lot about each other, but like I need this to work out for me.
This sounds like you have a lot of personal investment in this endeavor.
Yeah.
I have a lot of personal investment in not shitting liquid on your beautiful feet and shoes right now. So
If you had to shit, you would be gone right now.
Are you yelling that at the
Yes.
table?
I,
The one of the staff member walks up and goes, I believe that's true. Your flop sweat's completely subsided.
look,
And Horace is waiting outside. So, make a choice. Horace or your friends? Look,
I'll
you're just
sit
making
here.
a big...
There's-
all right,
Okay.
I'll sit down, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
you know,
Well, no one
And
cares
let's
if
go.
you're happy.
No one needs to talk to the drunk child. Now,
You could
let's
talk
go
to me.
start
I weren't useful to
canvassing.
him.
all we're doing is getting a little bit of information about some
Technically,
people who may or may not be involved in some Russian gangsters. And there's no harm in asking a few questions about a Dragovich or two.
Do you want to report the information you have to either of your handlers? The information you got about Lance? Or are you going to hold off for now?
Yeah.
You want to report it? All right, well, you want to do that call? Who-
Discreetly. There's got to be like a button, right? Like a.
you want to like just send a text?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. What do you say in the text? And you send it to Schema or to Albedo?
Schema.
Okay, yeah. What's the text say?
It's going to be
You can also
No.
send the contact or whatever.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. No, it's gonna be null followed by the phone number.
Okay. And you send the name and like Myrtle Wyckoff email translate like that?
Basically, like sending the location.
Okay, yeah. Schema replies with a wall of text, and it's just like, oh, thank God. You know, we really didn't think we'd ever find the
fast.
person who we didn't really think we'd find any leads on this. Is this the hacker or is this the gunman? But it's a longer thing about like just them venting about their own anxieties before they ask, is this the gunman or the hacker?
No, this is a name. Just keep it on the side.
But which of the two people that you're hunting for is this? Is this the gunman or is this the hacker?
We don't know yet.
You don't? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let me know once you know. And just a reminder, we really are looking for the hacker. Okay? The gunman, he's nice to get some revenge, but we're really looking for the hacker. I hope you have a nice one. I'm going into a spa and then a movie date with Ron. We're going to see how that goes. So for now, just...
You're still seeing Ron?
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I would like to do it.
We are trying it out again. My cat
This
has...
is the 48th. Okay.
Look, my cat's out of the vet this time, and it looks like it's way less of an incident than it was last time.
Asshole.
Oh yeah.
I would like to
Reading
do a
your
perception
text.
check to see if I hear this tip-tapping of a tongue on
Yeah, give me
some
give me.
glass.
I think you could see this became involved the moment Ron was brought up. Highrise went from subtle to like holding the air display really.
Yeah, I really don't like all this
Said with the
communication
slam
been
effect.
going on. Highrise, what the hell are you saying?
It's
out
just
about the
gossip,
world?
dude.
What gossip would you know about?
I don't know, some dude named Ron.
Grown folks' business.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck
pull
you,
this
dude.
adult shit on me. I lived with my mother until just a few months ago. I know how to see through it, and I don't appreciate it.
So who is Mr. Lance A. Latte?
Well, that's my LARPing buddy.
Your LARPing buddy?
Yeah.
Does he LARP the same way you LARP?
What do you mean?
Good God. So he's a Shadowrunner.
Who said that? He's not involved in this at all. I'm the only one doing Shadowrunning. He was just a LARPing partner. We talk about swords and stuff.
Okay.
That's
okay.
about it. Sometimes he comes over and we flip coins together and
Damn,
practice
Do you
getting
know how to-
lucky.
do you know how to speak Galahad?
What? Nah, dude. I mean, he just sounds like a moron half the time.
This is
Alright.
rude and public and humiliating
I
me.
think you've had more humiliating.
Yeah, I think you do that on your own.
This cannot be the apex of your shame tonight.
Yeah, no way.
Well, never mind. Shit.
So we've established that he is a target and someone to protect.
Yeah.
So are we equally running a bodyguard mission too?
I don't think it's... Well, I don't know. What's it all about? We're not investigating any kind of gunman, are we?
Wait, I never mentioned a gunman.
Rise, give me composure plus willpower and -2.
I think we all had that information earlier from the files that we all
No,
reviewed.
because they couldn't tell Lancelot's identity because of the mask in the file, and that the photo you have is Lancelot wearing knight regalia, which means chaps and a 10-gallon helmet
Right.
with spurs.
That's
Yeah,
like
dude,
normal.
You fucked up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Willpower
I
plus
just-
composure -2.
I
I'm
just
loving
text
this.
gunman, period.
Oh, they go, okay. Just a reminder that we're looking for the hacker. I talked to Ron about it. Ron agrees the hacker is the #1 priority. I appreciate all of your concern, but Ron's a really good guy, and you met him at a really bad time, and if you got to meet him another time...
I got a
you
1.
actually- You got a 1?
I leave-
Okay,
I leave
so
Ron
you
red.
fart, but you managed to
Ew,
hold
dude.
the rest of your body in good standing.
Is it stinky? Would
time
it give
will-
the illusion
Give
which
me
I
luck.
might sound like a
Flat luck roll, baby, if it
disgusting
smells or not.
poopy.
Oh my God.
But it might be what is indicative
I'm sure
of a
Horace
big
would
old
be into
shit
it.
coming out of my ass.
Stop.
Yeah,
You know what I
let's-
mean?
let's-
I gotta do a luck roll, huh?
Yeah, just flat luck. So
All
it's
right,
just
I got
two.
1 hit.
You got 1 hit. It was warm coming out, made you nervous, but the smell you think
Jesus Christ.
just radiates around your person.
Well, that's not enough. I
Sitting
want
next to
everyone
you.
to think I'm being poopy.
Okay, well, it wasn't enough.
Roll,
This-
roll.
Well, you were telling us.
Do you want to try to force another one
Roll,
out?
Oh, no, stop!
roll a sphincter check.
Give me body
No,
plus
no,
body plus
I'm not
willpower.
playing. I am not playing Shadowruns tonight.
Ah!
It's unfortunate because body plus willpower.
Yeah.
Any negatives?
Wow.
Jesus, this is
Uh,
the
minus
worst.
2.
This
I hate
sucks.
this
I got 1 hit.
so much.
Got 1 hit. Give me a
The
luck
lowest
roll.
we've gotten.
Someone's gonna shut
I'm betting on a fart.
Oh.
sucks.
This is highbrow.
Or maybe this is great for
1
me.
hit.
1 hit. Yeah, you fart again,
God,
but it's
dude.
not that loud, and you think it again just permeates the space around
Did you
you.
just Dutch oven yourself harder?
Yeah. Also,
Hits the hat. And
Also-
comes back.
you all kind of notice as he like squats down a little bit to make it happen.
Are you making?
Man.
I don't.
You
There's
don't
not
need
a
any
lot
more
I can
mozzarella
control right
sticks.
now with myself. My body is in autopilot sicko mode. I don't need more attention to it. I think that the maitre d' has come over many times to argue with you not to cause a scene here at this fine establishment.
You're the one
Do you want some
upset.
probiotics?
Yeah, I will never turn down
Some
something.
antibiotics.
Just like a fistful of like mixed vitamins.
So
I
let's
crunch in like an apple.
let's
Oh,
move forward
God.
from here because clearly what's happening is Galahad, despite how obvious it is he's lying, isn't going to give Lance up. Let's move
Romantic.
forward from this moment. We can come back to it again.
Okay.
So where
Do a flashback.
where are we going from here?
Well, we're gonna go to that club.
Yeah,
right?
we gotta go to the club.
Yeah, we
Alright.
gotta go to.
Gotta go to the club.
So Galahad, how do you feel in this moment? Highrise, how do you feel in this moment?
Let's go to the club.
I feel
Look.
nothing.
What are you gonna?
Club.
I don't even know why we're looking for these people. What we're trying to say.
Because we were contracted to.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
can
but-
like leave and we could take your money and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you want out.
Yeah, get out.
Why you gotta be so sour in the way that you're talking to me all the time?
Because it's easy.
Well, it's not very appreciated. It's not something a friend would do to one another.
I'm not
Let
your
me tell
friend.
you more about what friends wouldn't do to
So are
one
you
another.
getting into an Uber as this is happening?
Yeah.
Or like an Uber chopper? It's right in the financial district.
Definitely an Uber chopper.
Okay,
A
that's
little succession montage going.
and
Wait,
you put it to
financial
the NCA. You're in financial district, yeah.
Oh, we currently
But
are
you're going
there.
to the Lower East Side.
Got
Here's
it.
the
Which
thing.
is kind of fun. It's not that far, so time for an Uber chopper.
I know a guy named Lancelot.
Okay.
We used to play all kinds of games together. We LARP. We do Western stuff. We do stuff that chivalrous knights would do.
So you LARP.
We LARP. Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Now
this is sad.
we've gone on separate paths since our humble beginnings in LARPing.
He's in competitive vaping now. he
He's
told you
into
last
competitive vaping now, is what he said to me. And all I know is that, he has a penchant for also enjoying guns and maybe knows a guy what might look like this guy. But I'm not saying they're one and the same, or I don't even know anything about if he knows
So
about
as
this guy.
Galahad's trying to cover why he insinuated Lancelot was a gunman, the helicopter is landing in the tight alleys of the Lower East Side. People like scrambling and getting out of the way. The helicopter hovers a little over a car that's honking with somebody like that being like, "I'm driving, don't land on me." And the driver turns around and goes, "Sorry, there's a car down there. Could you just like hop out? It's just like 4 feet or something. It's hard to hold it this low to the ground. Can you go please right now?"
I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna like parkour dive and like do a roll.
Yeah, give me athletics plus finesse.
With,
Why
with
not?
I'm streaming the whole time. I'm just like, hey, what's up, you guys? What's up, pilgrims? What am I rolling?
Finesse
I
plus
just take the
athletics.
rope ladder.
Yeah, so the rope ladder is 40 feet long and it just goes 6 feet down, lands on top of the car. The guy's like, "Hey, stop throwing ropes at me!"
I got 3 hits.
3 hits. Oh yeah, you dive out and it looks really cool. Somebody
Hell
whistles,
yeah. Hell yeah.
and you land right in front of the bouncer for
Stoney,
skin.
Stoney, clip that and post it.
And you go, "Yeah, you got it, Pilgrim. I'm clipping it right now."
Thanks, Stoney.
The rest of you step out.
I
Yeah,
wanna
use the
dig
ladder.
my spurs into that car.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah.
you dig it in, and the guy goes, "What is this? I rent this car. I gotta pay for that. What are you, some kind of knight?"
I'm the worst knight there is.
Can you give me intimidation
The
plus
darkest knight.
intimidation plus presence, please?
Alright. Yeah, I'm not very intimidating, but I got a little bit of it.
Yeah, give me
in
a +2 because of your sour mood and because of all of the pain you're in because of trying to make your body fart the entire time that you were in the helicopter.
I was straining.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Did we hear him straining the whole time?
Of course he did. No,
Oh,
I got
that
one hit
sucks.
on that.
You got 1 hit. The guy looks at you and says, "Well, you want to fight? You ain't that tough."
Oh, no.
Sir?
Yeah, he's with us. I just slap him a couple, just 100.
All right. Yeah.
Make my
He
day.
takes the 100 and then starts driving off, satiated by the money, as you say, "Make my day" to a bunch of exhausts that gets blasted in your face.
Yeah, that's how the Knights would do it. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The helicopter takes off, and you are now standing in front of Skin in the crowded Mardi Gras-esque streets of the Lower East Side.
Pilgrim is changing into club wear, like instantly.
God.
Pulling like
What's the club
just
wear?
like
Yeah, what's the club wear?
the club wear. Okay, because he was already wearing, if I remember correctly, a cropped hoodie that just said like meat on it or something,
It
and
did.
like
Very good.
like running shorts with like
fishnet.
Fishnet,
Yeah.
longer
Yeah.
shorts underneath. So he's changing into a like a cat suit, like a lycra cat suit. Except it has those like super reflective stripes all over it. So it's like if you take a picture with flash, it actually it doesn't like blind the camera. It just perfectly illuminates his face.
Oh, beautiful.
It's like a ring light.
Yeah, like
yeah,
a ring
oh,
light.
a
yeah.
wearable ring light.
Yeah,
damn.
and then like
Yeah.
a giant like
Okay.
mesh oversized like bubble hoodie
Oh
over it.
man, I thought you were about to say a ruff. Like,
I mean, he's not wearing a ruff.
a bubble hoodie with.
Or like
okay.
it's like a made out of like inner tube fabric. It's like a like clear
Oh.
like a puffer jacket, but it's just clear inner tube.
And you just
thing.
do this in the street around
Yes.
the people blocking traffic
yeah.
and all that. You get some whistles.
Pure
Okay.
drip.
I'm just like
some people.
so.
Yeah, one
Just
cop
go
in the corner
Pilgrim
is
20.
like, I should arrest him for being so handsome. And another cop goes, no, pull back. You've gotten in trouble for that before. So the who here has been to Skin before? It's the Dragovich hardstyle club. So Highrise and Pilgrim, you notice right away from being here that usually there is a line that doesn't move out front, where they just to carry exclusivity and to punish people not cool enough for getting in that get stuck in the line forever. This is the first time you've ever been here where there's no line. There's no line out front. There's just a bouncer sort of standing out front, sort of like chilling. Not even as severe as they are usually.
What time is it? What day and what
Yeah.
time is it?
It was December 3rd. It's a Tuesday. It's
Okay.
December 3rd, and you guys arrived. I think at the
The club is
what was
going
it?
up.
Halfway to Flag Day party.
What
I
time
think that
of
was
day?
I think that was early evening. So I'll say
Okay.
it's like we could say after all this conversation, it's like what, like 9,
Yeah.
10?
Okay.
It's perfect clubbing hours.
Yeah.
I understand.
Hey, what's going on? There's no halfway to Flag Day? I thought?
He goes, yeah, we had a halfway to Flag Day thing going on, but then we got booked out. It's a private party.
Oh, okay. I mean, is it lit? I mean, what are you talking about? What the vibes like?
It's still early, but I think it's pretty good. We've got a promoter we've never had before, but it's kind of a big deal. Right at this moment is when you, Pilgrim, you see Vincent walking up and toward the door. The bouncer holds aside the velvet rope as Vincent's about to walk in, and then notices you.
Oh, hey, what's up?
And Vincent goes, "Oh, Pilgrim, this is awkward. Hello."
Is it?
I shouldn't have said that. Hey, what are you doing here? It's a
just-
private party, you know. He's sweating visibly.
Oh, I've never not gotten into a private party.
Right. Well, I think there's a bunch of clubs around here you should try out for this
You look
Tuesday.
really sweaty.
Yeah.
Are your kidney stones bothering you again?
Well, one and done. I passed that kidney stone. It took about 3 days. I got it out of me, and now I'm back to eating salt. One and done with those.
I would like to give my olfactory senses a little sniff and see if I can sniff out that kidney stone to see if it's still around.
Yeah, give me.
This
give
is
me-
why people think you're a pervert.
You
Now,
smell through your
you don't know what I'm doing. I'm just giving it a whiff.
pigpen cloud.
Yeah, I smell it through the farts.
So perception
Oh,
plus
God.
intuition with your olfactory booster, please.
Jesus.
Your super sniffing power.
Yeah, I got 4 hits on that.
4 hits. Okay, so yeah, you smell a strong, like salty scent coming from the region of his pants where he doesn't shake enough after he uses a urinal, so it's always like a little bit of stream falling right in there, and you can your olfactory boosters are coming in. You sense some major health risks in this guy's future, like whether or not kidney
That
stones are one
stone's
and done.
not
Who
passed.
knows? No, the stone was passed, but who knows if another one's coming?
Oh,
Because
so
as
he's
much
not
as
lying
you
about that.
don't know if kidney stones are one and done, like chickenpox, can you only get one of them in your lifetime? You don't know that, but something's going on in that pisser.
Pilgrim's gonna like. Should I roll to see if Pilgrim recognizes that he's being sketchy?
Give me empathy plus intuition. Yeah.
It's like he might absolutely not. Perception, intuition.
Oh no, empathy plus intuition.
Oh, empathy plus intuition. Okay.
Yeah.
3 hits.
3 hits. Oh, can you give me a body plus willpower roll? A willpower plus composure roll.
Okay.
Bug. Give me 2 actually. And what I want you to do is just whatever successes you get, negate that off your stun track from Sabrina.
All right. Can I get a eraser?
You got one here.
Let's see.
There's a tiny little one on here. Okay, how many hits did you get?
3.
You do not notice. You just think it's weird that Vincent isn't inviting you in, I think.
Okay.
And that's when you hear, coming from behind you,
No.
you hear, if that isn't Roy Hill, I do see outside of my event. And the beautiful, stunning, dangerous Tyler walks up to you, Pilgrim. You see several drones around them, like ring lights on ring lights, as they are clearly streaming to all of their
I'm
fans.
also streaming for this, but like just it was established that I was streaming as well.
So Taylor comes up and wraps an arm around your shoulders, leans up and kisses you on the cheek and goes, I haven't seen you in forever. You have to come into my party. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Pilgrim. He really needs the subs. He hasn't been doing as well lately. Oh my god, it's so good to see you, Pilgrim.
Oh my god, Taylor, it is like so great to see you. You look like you've been doing great.
I am actually doing great. I feel like in the last 6 months, things have really taken off for me, which is really funny because that's around when we broke up, which is crazy.
That's so sad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sad though.
It must be like a lot of like pity and like a lot of people who are just trying to like lift you up again. And I feel like that's so kind of all of you guys. Thanks so much for cheering this girl up.
Ooh woo, do I need pity from Stream? And then does like a cat ear thing and then goes,
Is she that girl who eats raw eggs on Instagram?
I see you, Stream. Mwah. And then
Yeah.
she
totally.
goes, just so you know, and everybody on Stream knows this, but I don't know if you caught up, I won the lawsuit against Sebastian Paul.
Wow, congrats.
Which means that now no one else can do I see you, Stream, or I will sue their balls off.
That's so great. Like, you, like, really needed that. So that's, like, really good for you.
I know, in fact, part of that victory in the press I got there is why I am... you can put the banner up. And the banner, they put up a banner outside the door that says, space is rented out for Flat Gut personnel and Flat Gut Peloton Industries. And says Vincent over here, and kisses Vincent on the cheek, has helped me become the new face of Flat Gut. Isn't that crazy?
That's so crazy, Vincent. I didn't even know. I didn't even hear that you were doing that. That's so crazy.
Vincent looks at the ground, eyes wide, sweat drips onto the floor, and goes, I gotta get a drink.
Vincent, you're so fucking
I've
funny,
got
man.
wax in my ears, and wanders inside. Taylor says, yeah, it's crazy. And because, of course, I'll be the face, I cannot wait to look at your analytics and sales and see if we can't figure out how to boost them or cut dead weight. You know what I mean?
If there's anything that you're good at, it's cutting dead weight.
Yeah. It's a gland thing, Pilgrim. And I've had a lot of real good talks with my people on Stream. It's 2070, no room for that kind of shit, right, guys? I see you, Stream. It says, anyway, Pilgrim, you have to come in with all of your weird friends. I see you're hanging out with children. That's
I'm not
classic.
a child. Yeah, I'm doing like charity work now, and it's actually like really inspiring for me personally, and it's like it's so good to give back.
Taylor walks up
no
with
one
that.
wants to be your friend.
That's not true. I have friends.
Taylor goes, I love charity, walks up and wraps her arm around you, gives you a kiss on the cheek, and goes, what's wrong with him?
Oh, like basically everything.
Oh, I totally see that, and pulls your hoodie down and says, wow, this one's really messed up. That's a good get.
Thanks. I'm working really hard on it, but like, you seem like you are so busy, and like I shouldn't keep you from this like giant.
No. This is my event. I can invite whoever I want. You and your weird friends can come right inside. They're with me. Make sure you give them drink tickets. I don't know if they can it's an expensive bar. You just make sure you can give them all of my drink tickets. He goes, and that's for you because it's been so long.
I give all my drink tickets.
Taylor, you know.
Oh God! Yes.
Since I'm so committed to the fitness lifestyle, I can't actually use any of those drink tickets. But it's really nice of you for you to like give back to the community or whatever. It seems like it's going really well for you.
Yeah, things are going great for me. Thank you so much for noticing that. You have to come inside though.
Yeah, absolutely. I was invited. I wouldn't miss it.
Oh, that's so excellent. Now, and you walk into Skin. It's dark, like this industrial vibe. Lights are flashing, like sort of strobes and colors everywhere. It feels flattering, purples and blues all over the place. There's a dance floor with just people in suits and just kind of business casual clothes, talking and lounging around. The moment Taylor comes in, people turn around and they start clapping. A bunch of spotlights hit Taylor.
But my face is perfectly lit from the reflections on my cat suit.
Yeah, you absolutely are. You're a clear second read in this image. As Taylor says, "Thank you, everybody. This is all because of you. I can't wait to be the face of Flatgut and make changes and make the brand of Flatgut and Peloton be the #1 fitness brand in the entire world." And it's so funny that this happened. My ex over here, Pilgrim, arrived at my party to wish me luck. Isn't that amazing?
I love giving to charity.
He also works for Flatgut, but you might not have realized that. Anyway, everybody have a good time. Come chat with me if you want. I have to go talk to the CEO about some logistical
Please get out of here.
You probably never met him before.
Please go so far away from me right now.
So Vincent waddles up to you.
I'm bleeding from the nose, and just shaking and full nosebleed out of one side.
Yeah, can I get willpower plus composure from you? Let's take a minus 2.
Sorry, composure plus willpower minus 2.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Okay, so yeah, you are bleeding out of the nose, and Stream is doing blood in the
Blood
chat. You did notice that a bunch of people were like, I'm gonna go check out the party, and you see that there's a noticeable dip of people dropping off your stream in this moment. I mean, you're still rocking good numbers, but you noticed that, and Vincent kind of waddles up, looking down on the ground, holding a drink, and says, "I know you don't drink, but I thought maybe you don't want this," and hands you what smells like hard liquor, and then says, "So I want to be the bigger man and come up and talk to you rather than avoiding you this whole time. So, yeah."
Vincent, I will always be the bigger man. He's shaking and holding the drink.
"That's good, sport," and slaps you on the thigh and goes, "That's good, sport. That's
so
good."
Vincent, how come I feel like I must have missed an email or something, because I wasn't contacted at all about this.
It's just a numbers thing. Taylor's been doing really good ever
Vincent,
since the breakup.
My life is a numbers thing.
I was telling you, you should capitalize on the drama of the breakup rather than going into this Shadowrun stuff. Shadowrun's cool, but it's what do you want to get out of these Shadowrunners? It's all a bunch of otaku losers who live in their parents' LARP people that don't have any money. You gotta go with the fitness and drama crowd.
I just wanted to do something
Just in general.
meaningful in my life, and I wanted to rip some spines out because that's what I was
Speaking
told
of which,
was
you haven't
the
ripped a
numbers.
single spine out. The one time you
I
claimed to,
did.
it didn't even get shot. Stony didn't get the shot, so it doesn't count when it comes to metrics.
I know.
Are you streaming all this, Pilgrim?
Yeah, I am. I think it'll humanize me, and I think it'll make my the people who are remaining really feel for me and get that on those drama numbers.
What's up, everybody? Vincent Marquez. I am the one of the #1 stream promoters. I've got Pilgrim over here, as you know, but I've also got some big old stars like Sebastian Paul, and of course the famous Taylor Tyler is now under the Vincent Marquez
maybe not.
label.
Maybe we shouldn't promote Taylor right now on my stream. But go follow Vincent. He has 193 followers, and all he posts is pictures of steak.
Yeah, well, the steaks are really good, Pilgrim. You wouldn't know that because you're on keto. Do you want to fight or do you want to make amends right now? Because
Steak is keto.
Extremely.
I'm just saying.
Steak is extremely keto,
know
Vincent,
what
and you
these
would
things
know
are.
that if you listened to.
Look, the amount of butter I put on these steaks, it's definitely not keto.
No, that's keto.
Butter is also keto.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. Well, what else is keto? Because maybe I'm a fucking keto kind of guy. Maybe I'm into
Vincent,
this.
I would literally any other time I'd love to talk to you about this, but I think that
This is literally the only time I've ever wanted to talk about it.
I'm gonna start shoveling vitamins into my mouth. I'm just really tense about this. I know that my numbers were slipping, but I didn't realize it had gotten so bad. No, Taylor's gonna be surpassing me so far beyond what I could do. I need this to work, Vincent.
Okay, I'll talk to some people. For right now, I'm still working for you. You know, you're not yet too small for me to be working with. I'll pull
I'm
some
never
shit.
too small, Vincent. That's the whole point, is that I'm very big.
Okay.
gonna
Stony
hit-
sends you a text being like, you're on all the drama alerts right now. I don't know if
Pilgrim's
this is
gonna
good.
slam back whatever was in his cup and
Whoa.
throw the cup on the ground.
Whoa.
And you hear a bunch of in the stream like, "No, Pilgrim, no, no!" And Vincent goes, That was probably good.
Oh, this is gonna
Give me
be
another
front
willpower
page.
plus composure.
Oh, this is gonna.
I don't also know what
Off the wagon.
what vitamins I just took, but my guts are about to be a mess.
Jesus.
Yeah, give me willpower plus composure and then body plus willpower.
Okay, we'll put.
Damn.
We'll,
Flat gut over here.
Can't even paint it anymore.
one
That
hit
wagon's
on
just
willpower
gone.
plus composure.
Okay, you're still holding on
Okay.
in a way that anybody talking to you can tell that you're freaking out, but like people across the room can't.
Cool.
You're not making a scene.
As-
Your reflective shirt is not helping you in this moment, though.
And then willpower plus body. Or
Willpower
compo-
plus body, yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is for how much alcohol hits you.
One hit.
Okay, yeah, you managed to keep your cool in that
I'm at
way
like
too.
0.04% body fat, but it's fine. I'll just metabolize it really, really fast.
And now 0.04% blood alcohol level. That's me, Vincent Marquise. Sometimes I do post jokes as well. You could mention Pilgrim.
Yes.
You don't need to follow me for me, but just like follow me for.
Yeah, follow Vincent. He posts racist jokes and makes fun of secretaries still.
I haven't posted a racist joke since 2069. Okay.
Nice.
It's been a long
Nice.
time. All right, well, I've got to go do some schmoozing. Some of it maybe on your behalf. I'll try to make sure we keep that flat gut thing going.
Thank you.
But just rip out some spines. If you're going to do the Shadowrun thing, really,
Oh.
and you're on drama alert right now, in my little feed thing, I see you're trending right now, so let's keep it gritty. If you want to have a scene or something like that, that could be good for the numbers, but just like,
Cool.
we don't want to use the
Yes.
flat gut, so it's
All right.
complicated.
Cool. It's
What are
fine. Yeah,
you
it's
all
fine.
doing during this happening?
Oh, loving it, watching it.
Oh,
Don't know what's
doubt.
really happening, but
Are you like
It's good.
photobombing the stream?
oh yeah.
What about you, Highrise?
I got a drink. I'm kicked back. I am enjoying the
So
show.
you're also watching this. Galahad, what are you doing?
Well, I've been insulted nonstop since arriving tonight at any venue. I've been called weird. I've been called a pervert.
Well.
I've had men rub my shoulders. I've
You
had.
like that though.
All right. Well, thank you, Peanut Gallery. I
You're welcome.
feel at a loss. There's something weird going on. I don't really know how I feel about this Flat Gut event being at a Dragovich bar. Like, what's going on there? Vincent showing up seems kind of fishy to me. I don't really want to talk to these two because they've been mean. They've been rifling through my files and also calling me names and insinuating what I'm a virgin and whatnot. So
No one said anything about that.
well, maybe
But
But I'm
I'm
really
just
glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
that we're thinking about it.
Speaking of which,
that's okay. Sometimes you dig your own grave, and that's just the way that it is out on the dusty
so
trail.
what are you doing then? You're talking about your feelings a lot.
Yeah,
glad
I'm
you're in touch
upset. I want to drown my sorrows in sarsaparilla, but I don't think that this
They
kind
don't
of
do
event.
sarsaparilla.
Yeah, it's a horrible
Big
bar.
spoon.
How much are you drinking? How many shots have you done by the time this is all?
Of some rye, some fine rye,
Yeah.
12.
Oh my god.
You've done 12 shots?
Well, a few of them were in some Long Islands, but the Long Island was replacing all the other alcohol with just
I need
rye.
you to give me a
Very
body plus willpower minus 12, which I don't think you can
Trash.
roll.
This
So
man?
fucking.
No, I can't.
So can you just
Wizard.
roll me one dice?
Yeah, I can.
About to put, have a
I got no
house full of
hits.
drinking on
You
Shadowruns.
you are one, fill up your stun down to
Sorry.
1 from being knocked unconscious.
No, Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
And you are still standing at this moment. So you're all here. You've got a job to do. This party's going on. The music is subtle, not the super hard style that you're used to. Where do you go?
I'm wiping the blood off of my inflatable puffer jacket
Mhm.
and just like
It soaks in with the black, right?
just
So
try,
it's-
just trying to like center myself and my chakras, and I'm just like, it's fine. I'm very big and handsome. All right.
Yeah. So does anybody? So you're in this bar. You're here. You're trying to get your stuff together.
Oh,
Where are we
wait.
going? Who are we meeting?
What are our
I took that feat last time, the facial sculpt.
Yes.
I'm going to just make myself like 15% hotter.
Okay. Can you give me roll your sensitivity plus the rating of that skill, which I think is 2.
Who
What's
are
your-
we meeting?
You know,
Oh,
I gotta say,
Roll logic plus memory.
3 hits.
Alright.
Logic plus
everyone's been
willpower.
saying all kinds of mean lies
Yeah.
about me,
You managed to make yourself 3 successes handsome.
pulling tomfooleries, saying all kinds of rude,
Don't be
nasty
Dragovich.
stuff.
You're here to meet Duncan Dragovich, who is a big time player in the Russo Corp Special Exception Club scene all across New York.
Gotcha. So he's gonna be in a VIP room, most likely, probably tucked away. Is there anything in the back? Are there
So
rooms in the back?
there is a VIP section that's roped off, but right there, it's like Taylor's up there, Vincent's up there, and there's just a bunch of people that look like rich in this kind of like effortless kind of way, probably executive types. You don't notice any like back room that's easy to notice. It's kind of one big space, but you do notice that there are, you know, people stationed at corners that look like skin security, not, you know, corporate security.
So can we get on the list? Can I put us on the list?
On a list to do what?
Is there any guest list? Can I?
You're on the guest list to get inside right now.
I mean, like the guest list.
Give me data processing, logic, and software to see if you can detect something like that in the sleaze. Data processing, code breaking, and sleaze. No, sorry, logic, code breaking, and sleaze.
How many of us are drunk right now? All of us?
Yeah, I only have one mark
Pilgrim,
now.
you're not. You're
I'm not,
handling
okay,
the
I'm
stuff.
cool.
So
I
you
only
and
have
Highrise are
one roll die.
And what's your stun now that you healed?
Well, I'm at 5, but that means only 1 dice. That
Okay,
I subtract.
For
So I'm
successes.
doing okay.
There's no guest
so
list
blue.
or anything like that. From what you can tell, Dragovich is space here. It's like a well-known secret, but it doesn't feel like it's a kind of thing you can just like walk right into.
Okay.
What if you're
Do
the
you want
charity
to
child?
scan for like devices
you
or
Make
devices?
a wish.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
yeah, give me a
Bugs
data
are
processing,
Make-A-Wish,
software, and logic.
Oh my
I just
God.
want to meet the club owner. Make a wish. I'm a
Why is
charity
that
kid.
always the trope we fall back on in these shadow runs?
I don't know.
What was the
But for
trope? Oh, the
once, I'm
charity.
rolling
Make
with
it,
it.
no, make a wish.
Make a wish. Yeah, that is a charity. that you
However,
fall back on. That is
I just feel like I gotta moan the blues. You know,
So-
a little Hank Williams action. I'm so
Get a therapist.
sad.
No one cares.
Yeah, but I got my therapist right here. It's in my cup. Many
that's sad.
Many a man on the road have sang about such sorrows,
So
and
as you
I think
wander
I
up to
feel
your
a song
friends-
coming up.
Highrise, you detect that there is a high security device down below you, like through in like some kind of basement below you, as well as just like a lot of like much less high security devices around you, all connected to a smart hub behind the bar. Like those are, you know, cameras, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But down there, it's connected to it's connected to its own isolated hub, and it's much higher device rating. You can't tell what it is with that dice roll though.
Shit. All right. So how are we situated? Are we still standing? Are we at a booth?
Galahad's coming back to you, complaining about how upset he is. He's visibly drunk. Bug is tipsy, but you know, hard
Hey,
to tell.
I'm
Pilgrim-
doing better.
But you're
Hey.
all standing
Cool,
around each other.
All right.
Pilgrim is just
Pilgrim.
quietly furious.
Yeah, Highrise, you're gonna have to take the lead on this one because
Yeah.
everybody else is.
I'm herding cats here. All right. So there's some weird shit going on below us. I think.
There
What's
is
this
stair
guy?
access, like around, like a fire door that's like stair access, like
So, like-
behind one of the club security guys.
So we're like not supposed to just like fucking kill everybody because suddenly I'm just
No,
like
that's-
so like I really want to like just rip some
No.
spines out or
Well,
something. Like
nah,
it just
dude,
it's
we
so
can't-
crazy.
we
I just have a
can't go-
hankering.
we
You know when you're
can't
just
go loud.
craving, when you're just like have a
What?
craving for something,
Well.
like
Yeah.
it's chips. Like I want to rip a spine out.
Well, you're really good at keeping, you know, your shit together.
Oh, thanks.
So just keep doing that.
Tight. Okay, cool.
Well,
That
we
actually
just
that
need
weirdly
to
like
go
does
to
make me feel
Because
better.
I want my money.
We just need
Don't
to get
fuck
to
this
the
up for me.
stairs.
I will not fuck
What
this
kind
up.
of a boy needs money?
Literally everybody.
I don't
Literally,
understand. Yeah, but like,
Highrise, you
why
gotta
we
take
gotta
the
listen to
lead on
this
this
little child
Um,
complaining about, oh, I need my money for this. Oh, I need my money for that. What about little old me? All I get is disrespect and made fun of.
You
and
know what?
I'm gonna
I
pull out
feel
my
low
gallon
and
jug of
small.
water and go, hey bro, you should drink this.
I don't need that. I need more drink. This
Hey,
isn't.
Okay, guys, I have a plan. It's a really good fucking plan, okay?
What's the plan?
So, let's just party in that corner over there. You know.
Who's over there?
We are, you know. We gotta get the party started.
So you
What
kind
kind
of
of
over
time?
where the guy
This
is.
Yeah, where-
I don't trust you for a farther than I can throw you.
Hey, you
you
don't-
already went
you
through
don't-
my
Give
phone
me,
one night.
give me empathy plus intuition minus
Yeah.
all of the drunk. No, you have.
All
Give
of
me
the
either
drunk.
persuasion plus persuasion or deception plus charm. Take a +2 on this. Either one.
I'm rolling one die,
Okay, what'd you get?
and I'm moaning.
No.
Damn, dude!
Moan on the blues.
No, what'd you get?
I got a critical glitch.
Yes! So Highrise got no hits, but you got a
This
critical
is
hit.
incredible!
So
A race to
you
the
don't
bottom.
trust him, But in this moment, you realize who's been here for you the last couple times. Well, Highrise has, except that one time he left in the elevator, but otherwise he's been around. And Pilgrim trusts him.
I'm generally trustable.
Well, why'd you have to go through my phone then? That's not a very trustworthy thing to do.
One, because you're being weird. Two,
I'm not being weird. I'm just caring about my
let's be
friends,
weird
man.
in this
You know,
corner.
it's just-
Let's have a good. You know what? Let's just have a good night.
Every turn I
And
turn tonight, I'm getting
I
called
lead-
weird or
I
some
lead
kind of
everyone to the
pervert or
corner.
some kind of idiot or some kind of
The
stupid,
security guy-
incompetent, can't do engineering,
Sir,
can't have any fun.
Keep it together. The man in front of the fire door who looks like a
What can
security.
what
Keep
can I
it
say
together
to-
or
what
I
can
will
I say to
AD6 you.
What can I say to keep riling them up?
You want to rile him up? Say some shit to rile
It's
him up.
2070. It's not 86 AD.
Wow.
I take a shot. Like I take a shot off a
I'm
trade.
just all kind of
Oh,
low
you
tonight.
need the
you
guy,
know,
the
No, Galahad.
Oh, Galahad.
I'm
You
so
take a you
lonesome
take a
I
shot.
could
take a
cry.
shot.
It's half drink. Okay.
Yeah. It's just I just knock it right back, and I'm like, okay. I went through your phone because I'm about to rat out your homie.
Why you gotta do all that?
Because it's a job, dude.
What do you know about him?
Do you want
Whatever
to?
I want to know about him. I
You
know
don't know
every- I
nothing about him.
I
He
know
ain't
every-
done
I
anything
know-
wrong in his entire
know
sorry life. He's a good
everything
man.
about him.
Boris goes. No, both of you need to calm down, or I will 86 you. You need to calm down, and steps forward a little bit.
How about an 85? I'll take that.
What?
He looks and goes, I do not know this. I'm not from here. What is that, 85? Is that a different code?
So I keep talking to Galahad.
I just don't. I bring so much positive energy and pleasantness to my surroundings.
Can I suss out? Are you trying to get him away from the Russian guy away from the
I'm
door?
trying to make a scene. What I'm trying to do is get Galahad and company to make a scene.
Yeah,
So-
give me intuition plus empathy, both of you.
Okay.
'Cause
You can roll it too, but
I need
you,
to gather all of the guards' attention.
Oh,
I
I
see.
see. I see.
Give
I
me
see, I see.
intuition plus empathy, all of you. Take
Oh.
your minuses though.
Critical
You
glitch.
too?
No, you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Critical
Critical
glitch.
Amazing.
All right.
2 hits.
I got another critical glitch.
Okay, so neither of you
Yeah.
understand what's happening.
Yeah.
You can decide what that is. Galahad, for you, you're just getting more and more upset.
Yeah, this is heartbreaking, man. I don't
I got-
need this
I got 2
shit
hits.
You
going
got 2 hits.
on
You're
my
seeing what's
buddies. Like,
Do we like
Do we
make
just,
eye
like,
contact?
You.
Oh, I would love to rile him up.
Yeah, so let's rile him up, some bug.
I'm just gonna. Well,
I ain't gotta be so sour to me. All I do is try my best, do my
Hey,
part.
dude, you ran away the first
I did not.
Shadowrun
I thought
we
that's
had.
the kind of mission we were going for.
Give me a
What do
plus
you mean you
conversion.
didn't
I
know
don't
what
need
mission
this
we
kinda-
were
Take
going
-2
for?
on top of your negatives. Pilgrim, what do you do?
I'm gonna get all my drone cams up and go. Oh shit! There's a fight.
No, I'm
Boris,
not trying.
no, don't shout fight in this place. Don't shout
World
fight.
Wait, what's wrong
Don't
with the
shout
fight?
This isn't
No
fair.
one's
I
fighting. He
messed up.
can't even fight.
I put up my dukes.
Ooh, the girls are
Boris walks up and goes, put those dukes down. Not in this
I
bar.
got 2 dukes and I got
He
2
puts a hand on
princes.
your
and
he puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, you're leaving. I'm taking you out of here. He holds your shoulder and starts to push you.
Yeah,
Here,
get
we're
out of
out
here.
of it. I pull my
Quick
signature
question,
move.
Are these guns smart guns?
That they have on them.
Can I hack them to turn their safety on and lock them?
You absolutely can hack like their comlink to try to get access to that. So do that right now. Give me
Yes.
sleaze, logic, and you're trying to do it really quickly, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Okay, give me a -2 and then a -4 if you want to get 2 marks. So it's sleaze, code breaking, and logic. Pilgrim.
I've weaseled my way out of many an old man's hands tonight, and this will not be the last time. So I'm gonna do another escape artist.
Okay. How many hits?
4 hits.
4 hits.
As
I'm just imagining him doing like a really like soft somersault.
it is a drunken waltz in which I
you would now 2 marks
sidestep
on
my
the system.
threes.
So if you want to fuck with the gun,
I want to lock
Parkour.
all weapons.
so you can lock this person's weapon.
Okay.
You detect on their device a few different things. Their comlink. They have a gun on them, and they also have a taser on them. If you want to lock both those things.
I don't care.
Okay.
I
then
got
give
it.
me,
I also want him to die.
software logic data processing to put the safety on that gun.
I got 1 success rolling out of the way.
I got 3 hits.
You try, and he holds on to you and goes, "Am I going to have to beat you up, little fancy man? You're going out." And he starts walking
Well, you
away.
think he looks fancy?
A few of the other guards come up and they go, "Boris, is there a problem?" And he goes, "No, I've got a touch of fancy man. He's trying to wheel around, but he's got
Everyone
nothing."
wants a touch of fancy man and that. I don't get it. You call me nice, you call me strange, you call me mean, you call me mange.
Okay, you
I
want this
don't
one?
need
You wanna
it.
get
I
nice
don't
guys
care.
too?
I'll
Didn't
pull
say
down all
anything.
your
Logic,
underwear
code
and
Man,
call it
and
a.
please.
9 hits.
9 hits. Okay, yeah, you access it. Give me another data processing
he's
software.
spitting
I'm
rhymes.
spitting
2
rhymes. I'm
Two
doing
hits. Okay, yeah, in
crimes.
both
I'm
cases, you've locked it down. They
taking
have not
boots
detected
out
it.
of their nines. I'm eating
Alright, so
sharks and shitting poop.
So what are you doing?
Oh God! Got my cowboy boot.
Galahad, there's 2 guards that are walking you out. The fire door is now free. They're walking you out. They're taking you out of the bar. Do you
Yeah,
let
we're
them
going
do that?
outside. We're
Pilgrim.
taking a saunter
I'm
out
gonna-
the saloon doors, and we're gonna have ourselves a little chat.
I'm gonna try to slip toward the fire door and open it and get through and
Yeah, absolutely. Just give me stealth plus finesse. And you're right there. The door's
I'm gonna
open.
walk-
Or presence plus etiquette. Either one.
I'm gonna walk through with presence.
Yeah, presence plus etiquette. If you're gonna come through the door too, give me presence.
Sure.
I got 3 hits.
So
I don't know
Galahad,
what's happening, but I'm gonna do it.
Galahad, they just throw. Oh, take a -2 on top of your negatives if you don't know what's happening. Presence plus
Okay.
etiquette. How many hits?
3.
3 hits. Okay. How many hits?
5.
5. Oh
Damn.
wow. Yeah, you're good at that.
-2.
-2 minus your whatever damage you
Oh,
have.
I have no dice then.
So give me 1 dice, and when you're rolling,
One
just-
hit.
You don't get that hit. It's really just if you get a glitch. Okay. Now, Galahad, they just throw you outside, and they
fellas.
tell the bouncer, like, don't let him back in.
Fellas, why don't we just do it in the old-fashioned way?
So you
We'll
hit
flip
the
a
ground.
coin. We'll see if I get in or if I have to go. If
You
I get
hit-
heads, I get to stay as long as I want and have another drink.
They've already walked back in. You're on the ground right now.
Now, I think that this is mighty unfair. What happened to due process?
So
in
as
this
you're
country?
going inside the door, oh well, no. So you guys are. The door closes behind you. You are now in a stairwell that's just kind of like concrete, no frills, just sort of normal staircase. It just goes down 1 foot. And when you walk down that flight of stairs, it opens into a big metal room that has like a bunch of like computer consoles around it. It's sort of like a square. If you want to roll,
Is it like a hatch or a
give me
back door?
engineering plus intuition if you want to try to tell what it is. You can try too if you want.
What is it? Engineering.
Engineering plus intuition. If you have no dice, then don't roll it.
2 hits.
Okay.
Minus my glitch with 1 hit.
Okay. You don't. You're like some kind of computer room, but it's small. It's like
Good
like
job,
It's a hacker. No, it's a computer.
It's the size of an elevator. What you notice is that it's a telltale sign of an airlock that will on the other side like kill your Wi-Fi connection. It's an airlock that leads into a Faraday cage.
What's a Faraday cage?
It like blocks out all electronic signals. You will lose
Ew.
all hacking if you go into this room, which makes sense because you could see no signals inside where the place beyond. But there's a hatch in front of you, and you can't hack it remotely. But there is a console you could try to force the door open. As you are noticing this, a door opens upstairs, and you say, "I saw little boy come down here. You're not allowed down here." And footsteps coming down
I'm
the
the
stairs.
charity kid.
You shut the
I
door.
get a wish.
I'm all pissed off outside. I want to see if I can set off the sprinkler.
There's no sprinkler you can set off out here. You want to hack? You can't hack it. How can you do it? You're
I
outside
want
the
to go
bar.
around the side. I want to play with the wires. What line the air
So there's a
conditioner.
fire hydrant out front.
No, I don't want to do that.
Give me logic plus willpower. See if you.
This is
don't
like
wanna
my
do that.
brain work.
The drunk conversation with your own brain. It's like I want to turn the sprinkler.
I got
Where's the
no
sprinkler?
hits.
You got no
That,
hits.
fire
hydrant.
You
hits,
know
no
there's
glitches.
water in the fire hydrant, so you're gonna try to track down it. Give me survival plus intuition to track down where the sprinklers go to, because
Survival
this is where the
plus
water is.
intuition, eh?
So what you notice about the airlock is if you activate it, the door will close behind you, and the door will open in front of you. So you're in this elevator space. There is somebody coming down the stairs. What do you want to do?
Alright, so we got Bug making
Okay, you're starting to
I'm
wander
gonna-
around
I'm
the
gonna
corner
Making a
looking
scene.
for.
I'm the charity kid.
I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
go.
I'll play
in
this
the,
role.
in the doorway. I'm just gonna like go off to the side here and wait until he comes through.
Okay. So he does. So are you gonna hack it all? No, you're just gonna. Okay, so he starts walking in. He walks into the room and goes, "Are you both hiding?
I'm
Yeah.
against the wall.
Give me
here.
stealth plus finesse from both of you."
Cool.
Oh, this will be bad.
Do I find the source?
Wait. I'm in here with presence.
Oh no, but he's coming down. You're not supposed to be down here. So if you just don't want to be seen, you want to
Stealth
hide behind the
plus
corner.
finesse.
Got it.
No
you're two.
hits.
Okay, and what'd you get?
Where the hell is my finesse? Oh wait,
Finesse is there and stealth.
Got it. Oh, I have none of that.
Okay, so just one die. You find the source, which is a drain that goes into the reservoir. It's got a little thing of a fish on it. That's where the water seems to be coming from.
I'm gonna open that reservoir.
Okay, give me escape artist plus finesse to try to shimmy down into the gutter, into the
Oh
sewer.
my god.
One hit.
One hit.
Okay, so this man walks in, sees you immediately, Bug, reaches out and grabs, goes, "You're not allowed to be down here."
Why not? It's my day. I'm the charity kid.
You're gonna grab him
I'm gonna try
That's
to
what that
choke him out.
Taylor
with your
person said.
jump rope or with your just your.
Well,
shoulder
I
elbow?
get if I choke him with my hands, I get my +1 damage to the pinky ring.
Yes. Whereas the Garrod, I think, is just your normal strength, so it would actually be more. But you're gonna have higher melee than unarmed, right?
Yeah, well, because it's only +1.
So you're gonna be either rolling 3 for unarmed, or you're gonna be rolling 6 for melee.
Oh well, then I'm doing that.
So give me melee
I'm gonna
plus
get out my jump rope.
melee plus finesse. And the beautiful thing is that this individual did not notice you, so they cannot roll defense on you. Do you want to?
Nice.
You're trying to knock him out, right? You're
I'm
trying to grapple
put
him.
him to sleep. Vulcan sleeper roll.
Okay, give me a -2
Damn.
just for like trying to put him in a grapple.
2 hits.
2 hits. Yep, you absolutely put him in a grapple. So the strength on your it's your strength plus you got 2 hits. What does that equal? Strength plus 2.
My strength is 4, so 6.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you have him in a grapple. You deal 5 stun damage, which is a lot, as you're holding and choking him out. He's still awake. He's kicking a little bit. Can you? Well, we don't really need to roll. I'm not really worried about initiative right now. He pulls a gun out and tries to fire it, but it clicks and it does not go off.
Nice.
Can
Full circle, baby.
Can you roll it one more time as you're trying to knock him unconscious?
No hits.
No hits. That's enough because of your
Wait,
strength.
is it? Oh, okay. I
'Cause
was
it's your
gonna
raw
say,
strength.
would I get -2 again on that? Because it's not really a cult shot anymore. I'm just
No,
taking
it's not a cult shot. So if you want to just roll 2 dice on top of it, that's fine. Just 2 dice. Roll 2 dice.
No hits.
It really doesn't matter though because you've got him held.
Yeah.
His gambit was to try to shoot somebody, but no, he stops kicking and falls asleep
I'm like, it feels so
and
good.
slips down to the ground. You see a name
It's
tag
like,
that says
what's up, Pilgrim
Boris.
Nation?
It's a kind of heavy set guy. He's got a little like tiny shitty pencil mustache that's barely growing in.
I'm gonna on the stream be like, yeah, what's up, with his unconscious body and put like a dog filter on him, like, hey.
Yeah, you get a dog in the stream. Bark, bark, Pilgrim, bark, bark. Pull his spine out, pull his spine out, pull his spine
I'm
out
like,
in the stream.
what?
Pull his spine
Why
out,
now?
pull his spine out.
Money.
So what do you
Think
do now
about
that
money.
you're in the airlock? Are you gonna do it?
No, I'm just like,
Give me willpower plus composure.
Okay.
Come on, think about money.
Maybe it wasn't me who did it.
I wave Bug over.
Okay, yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Look at this.
What am I looking at?
No.
We're useless here. I got no hits on willpower plus.
That's not a critical glitch. I will let you choose whether or not you rip his spine out.
I'm
or
gonna
not.
go. I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna do this like. Just be like I'm like moving his head.
Spine
like,
emoji is in chat. Spine.
like, nah, yeah.
He goes, piss. This isn't stream. Piss isn't stream.
No, but and then I will. I'll go. Like, it's like, come on, man, we can't like blow our load too early. But I'm gonna break his nose.
Yeah, blood gushes out of the nose as there's no resistance.
Like, yeah, blood emoji.
So, what are you gonna do?
That means there's some shit in there that we can fuck with.
Okay.
Alright, so help me out here. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, so give me logic, sleaze, and code breaking in order to bypass the console on the actual computer. Take a -2 for not knowing how to do it. If you
Can I
want to
assist?
you could roll an assist on that.
Logic,
What was the
sleaze,
assist?
But without sleaze, just give me logic and code breaking from you. Logic, code
Okay.
breaking, and sleaze
Alright.
from you, Highrise. Take both of you take a -2 to the dice roll as well for an unfamiliar system.
3 hits.
Is Galahad just
One
in
hit.
the sewer right now?
We're gonna come back to that. Okay, so one hit, roll one more dice if you want, Highrise.
Just 1?
Yes, one. Yeah.
1 hit.
All right, so you got 4 hits total. Yeah, that's enough. You are inside of the system. You're able to easily initialize the airlock. Do you keep Boris in the airlock with you, or do you kick him out of the room?
Well, can't make it high. Is there anywhere the stash is his?
Not really. You kind of either put him at the foot of the stairs, or you bring him in with you.
I'll bring him in.
Okay, so the airlock door closes behind you. You hear a voice like coming over a nice by going initializing Faraday data processing being reduced.
Oh, fuck.
Signal reduced, and then like you see as your system's signals drop to 0.
Quick flashback. Before we go down, I want to leave a fucking. I'm gonna text Galahad.
Give me a luck to see if you remember to do it or if you thought to do it. Just a flat luck roll.
Oh shit, this means my drones are gonna die.
Critical glitch.
Critical glitch. You definitely meant to text Galahad something, and you did text him, Galahad, listen, and then you didn't send anything else afterwards. Galahad, you are now in the sewer.
Did I make it inside?
Yeah, you fell flat into your hands and knees right into the water of the reservoir. It's very dark down here, and it's gonna be very hard to climb back out.
Oh.
It smells very mildewy down here.
Yeah, how can I fuck the venue down here?
Let's roll a flat luck roll.
Alright. With my negatives?
Yes.
Well, now I guess I don't
Just
roll
roll.
nothing.
Oh no, just roll luck normally. Sorry.
Alright. I got 2. I got a critical glitch.
Okay, you got a critical glitch. All right.
Yeah, we're doing great. With
All right.
these critical glitches today.
Fantastic night.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
like more glitches than I think we've
So
ever
you
rolled.
find you do find a doorway, and it's like a little it's a doorway that goes into somewhere. It's got writing on it, but it's grimy, and you have no time to read it. It's like just an old door. It's jammed shut, so you're gonna spend some time trying to open that door. But we're gonna come back to this in a second.
Oh.
So you guys, so the airlock opens up, and you open from the upstairs, the hard style venue. It's all industrial into this like Baroque Rococo room. It's gold, like painted on the walls. There's a piano off in the corner. Everything is marble. Everything's polished. There's several chandeliers. It's playing. There's classical music playing. A man who was playing solitaire on a table nearby turns and looks up at you, and then stands up. And at the far side of the desk is another man who was looking at the AR display and also looks up. The man at the table is just wearing like the black suit, same as Boris, like bit of a heavy set guy. The guy at the back table has a fur coat on, has a side shave, a little mustache, has one gold tooth, has rings all over, and he stands up, holding up a hand to the other man who's got a hand behind their back. He holds a hand up and says, "What are you doing in my house? It's good to see some strangers down here. I rarely see a new face. Now I want to know what you're doing here before I blow your fucking heads off."
Real quick question, out of character. I guess what is the NCA's relationship with Russo Corp?
Could you give me a academics plus logic, or research investigation plus logic, whichever you want. If you don't have it, just roll flat logic.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, so their relationship is that NCA is a company that doesn't want to be on anyone's bad side because they're really interested in gathering intelligence and stuff like that. So I think their main thing is like a syndicate like Russo Corp that really values their privacy is to just not fuck with them. You don't want to be on their bad side, but you're also a mega corporation and you don't want to be weak either. I think it's a stance. Because you also don't want Russo Corp fucking with you. And as far as you know in this instance, you don't have proof yet. It seems like Russo Corp, there's a good chance that Russo Corp called a hit on this storage facility.
Okay.
So maybe that makes sense why Schema was like, go a little hard, but we don't want you to blow up the building.
Okay. So I kind of steel myself and all right. Okay. Hey, look. Hey, I'm your friend. We're all your friends here. Courtesy of NCA, we're just dropping by for a little house call.
And what is this with my good friend Boris you knock out in the corner
You're
then?
trying to
if your
beat me
friend-
up.
He wasn't. Your friend was not. He was not receptive to our negotiations.
Boris clicks his tongue and goes, okay.
They all named Boris?
No, sorry, this is Duncan. Duncan clicks his tongue and goes, okay.
Boris wakes up.
I'll give you one paragraph to explain what you're doing in my club, in
tight.
my home, in my space, or I'm going to blow all your fucking heads
A
off.
paragraph can
talking
be as
about?
long as you want it to
Yeah,
be.
it's a BCR or an ECR.
I call a huddle. I call a formal huddle
3 to 5 or 5
Okay,
to
so
7?
you all huddle up for a
Give
second.
give us one moment while we sort our terms and conditions.
While y'all are sorting.
The other guard walks back toward where Duncan is as you were talking.
Do you really? So like, all of my drones shut off. So is there like, there's like a electronics
We've got like
thing
so
here?
we've got like no Wi-Fi.
Cool. So that means that like.
none of my decks
So
work.
I'm just to be clear, that means that I'm the only one who can do like anything down here.
Hey,
Not quite.
hey,
No.
I have a gun.
All right.
Thank you.
A few key presses, Duncan hits on his AR, and out of one of the beautiful wood panels up on the ceiling emerges a automated Gatling turret that rotates down and points into the airlock, and then Duncan, with his hand kind of close to the signal, goes, "Okay, why are you here?"
I wanted to ask you, why are we here?
Oh my god.
Okay.
We wanted to get
We're
some
looking for
information.
someone.
Do you want logic? Roll logic plus willpower if you want memory. If you want to roll memory on this.
Damn right I will.
Logic plus what?
3 hits.
Willpower. So, if you recall, the names that were pulled out of the data that was stolen, there was a whole server that got ripped, but then there were 3 names that got ripped. All of them are prisoners with Russian last names, and so they believe that that's the only lead they have. That it must have been some attempt, especially because the hacker was repelled. So they believe that the hacker was repelled and could only pull these 3 names out of the other ones instead of all the server data. That's the only lead they have, but they are
That's
all
what
like.
bluffing is for.
So yeah, that's why you're here. Is in that Duncan Dragovich is the most public, like mid-level Russo Corp person. So it's like the easiest one to get in contact with,
All right, look, you're.
and is a bit of like a PR public-facing person. So
That makes sense. So, all right. Why are we here? We are here because, well, I mean, none of us are top brass. I think we can both very confidently admit that.
what
However,
do you mean? Not top brass.
There's brass everywhere.
Yeah, dude, there's like gold here.
This
actually.
is my bar.
Yeah,
this
look
is
at
my
him.
territory. I run every Dragovich bar in the city. What do you mean I'm not top
but
brass?
do you
Like,
run?
he's got a gold tooth, dude.
But do you run every Dragovich bar in the nation? Is what I'm talking about.
It's named after me. What do you mean?
Hey,
Explain yourself.
Pilgrim's gonna like insert himself in front of Highrise for a second. Be like,
Please.
yeah, hey man, like I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and like I just want to smooth. My name is Pilgrim. I'm a very influential influencer in the fitness community.
You're at the party upstairs.
I'm a part of the party upstairs. It's actually sort of my party if you really think about it. We just wanted to come here on behalf of NCAA because it seems like there is like a little bit of like a tiny little like miscommunication, and like the last thing that like anybody needs is like bad PR. You know what I'm saying?
Give me persuasion plus charm.
Persuasion plus charm.
I want to open that door.
What's your hits?
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay. You open the door, and the moment you open it up, you find yourself in a hallway that looks like it's under construction. It goes pretty wide, and there's another door at the end of the hallway.
I'm gonna go for that door.
Okay. You go to that door. This one is locked, but it's just look like it's locked by just like a simple
I'm
handle
gonna
lock.
do a hardware check and open that shit up.
It's just like a normal lock. You could give me security plus finesse if you want to lock
looks
that.
like I'm gonna do a security plus that.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you.
Yes, we are.
All right. So Dragovich goes, okay. What's the misunderstanding so we get each other? You're with NCA.
We're just
I'm
like
with
your-
NCA.
And you're-
Highrise is with NCAA. We're just here to like like be persuasive. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just need a pretty face to like talk. You know, you get me, right?
They're contractors.
What? Well, what are you here for? You're with NCA. There's a problem.
If you would let us get there, good God.
Hey, Highrise, can you just like dial it back, like just like like a little bit? Cause there's
Yeah,
like
dial it back. It's like just tell me what you're here for.
Yeah, I called him brass when like.
Yeah,
he had
you
gold.
think I'm brass?
Wait, you have a Gatling gun pointed
at us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty
because I'm
bold.
pretty top brass in this bar, if that's what you're saying. You aren't even brass at all. You're like aluminum.
Hey,
Whoa.
Mr. Dragovich.
That's me.
That is that we're with Highrise is with the NCA and we're helping him sort out this misunderstanding of it seems like there was like a tiny little like hit taken out on this warehouse, and the names that we found associated with it seem to be members of an organization that you seem to work with.
Oh,
and
that's
it
what
looks,
he means by top brass. He means within the Russos. Yes, I'm not top brass in Russos, but I am certainly brass. Perhaps silver.
Of course, I recognize the drip. Come on now.
I appreciate you recognizing it. It's beautiful down here. I love it down
No,
here.
it's
my
super
home.
cool. It's like really
Yes,
fucking
it's-
like aesthetic.
Thank
Yeah.
you. All right.
So we just wanted to no hate and like whatever. It just we wanted to like talk about it because it was like a bad look.
I do not run special operations for the Russos. You know this? Why are you coming to my bar and starting fuss? Even if you are patron paying for upstairs room, which I appreciate.
You're an approachable face.
We just thought that it would be
Give me
like
persuasion plus charm.
it would be like
You're really
more,
crappy at lying, dude.
like
I'll
we
take
don't
it.
have to go through all of these like bureaucratic, like bureaucratic,
I get that. You
Bilbo-cratic body
Bilbo-cratic.
odor.
People get it. You think I am like a Samwise Gamgee who will not just shoot you with Gatling gun the moment you come into my private home, which
yeah,
I suppose is true.
Samwise would never
goes,
do that.
Okay. All right.
You would for Frodo.
Here's what I will do. This is not my responsibility ultimately. I will call somebody. You, come, sit. He points to some chairs across from him. He goes, come and sit. The auto turret tracks you.
Oh,
As you
God.
come and sit, he goes,
Nice.
I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to let you talk to someone. And I'm going to let them decide whether big old Gatling gun shoots your face out.
Aw.
You're lucky it's coming from me. Everybody loves Duncan Dragovich. That's going to add a little better. Had you done this where he lives? Brains scattered all over floor.
That
Sit down.
sounds expensive.
It is expensive.
Clean that out of the cargo. You know that first time.
We do not install carpets for this reason, but I understand thinking. Down in the sewer, what'd you get on your successes?
Meanwhile, back in the
God.
range.
What'd you get on your successes?
3.
Okay, you open a door, and you, as you open the door, can you give me stealth plus finesse
Yeah.
with your negatives?
Yeah. I got no hits.
All right, you hear somebody in the room, next room, going like, "Yo, Simon, is that you?" And you hear footsteps coming towards you. The room you look at looks like a locker room, a little bit, but it looks like you see. Give me perception plus intuition.
Yeah, all right.
Pull a hitman. Pull on some
Two
fucking out.
Yeah.
successes.
You notice a United States Defense Services bomber jacket on the ground, as well as a handgun strapped up in one of the open lockers. And you see a United States Defense Services banner hanging over the lockers.
I seem to have stumbled into a zone I was not meant to be in.
So
I'm
Simon's
gonna put on this jacket real quick.
Okay, give me finesse plus palming to do it before this person who thinks they're Simon walks.
All right, finesse plus
Take all
palming,
your
eh?
negatives as you are basically blackout drunk. As you accidentally broke into some kind of facility.
I got 2 hits.
Okay, you throw on this jacket. Give me etiquette plus presence.
All right. Etiquette plus presence is 7. All right, that's 1 hit.
And you're taking your negatives.
I am.
So around the corner, wearing a similar jacket and a button-down like khaki shirt into just some like slacks, hat that says USDS on it. Walks on the corner, pauses, looks at you. You got 1 hit.
Yeah.
He looks at you, and he goes, "You're not Simon. You're not wearing regulation uniforms. What are you, from Texas or something? You're wearing the Texas. This looks somewhat like the Texas regalia all night, like with the hat. But
Yeah,
this
I
is
thought
Null
it
York
was
City.
cool.
This is Null York City. What are you doing? And where'd you come from? Did you come from the sewer, son?"
Look, man, I was just trying to pull a prank.
Okay, give me deception plus charm.
I don't think that's the deception. That's the truth.
It's still lie.
Oh.
You you were not trying to pull a prank. You were. Well, were you trying to pull a prank? Give me a persuasion -1 on top. I guess it was technically a prank because you wanted to pull the fire alarm.
I got 0.
Fucking
He
great.
goes, "We are part of the National Guard, United States Defense Services. We do not pull pranks. What regiment are you with, son?"
I'm with the boys.
Deception plus charm. Deception plus charm.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
My charm score is what is too low with my negatives from all the beer.
So take a 1, or you can roll luck.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll luck.
So you just roll flat luck then.
I'm
Make
rolling
you put
luck.
roll of 6.
I got nothing. Oh shit! With roll of 6s. Oh, I got 3 hits.
So he goes, okay. Did you say the boys?
Yeah.
He goes, all right, I know the boys. My uncle was a boy.
Oh yeah. Well, hell yeah.
He goes, all right, well, you know, if they run in Texas doing boy-like behaviors, like boys will be boys, they say, pulling pranks and whatnot. All right, well, I guess you're taking my shift. I'm out of here if Simon's not coming through. And he points you over to some security monitors where you see that this USDS defense thing is overlooking a Wells Fargo bank. You are now operating as security for this Wells Fargo bank for the foreseeable future. Can you give me presence plus etiquette for at least right now?
Now, can I ask where this Wells Fargo bank is located in relation to?
Well, it's right above us. It's a stealth Wells Fargo. It's in the back of a bar.
Fargo.
Wells Fargo.
Unless you want to go get some money out while you're at a bar. So you keep an eye on this. There's a lot of safety deposit boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Okay, give me etiquette plus presence.
All right.
Did you take a seat in front of the cameras?
I pull my hat down a little lower.
Yeah. No, you're
Okay.
watching security cameras.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah,
mean, like
that's
the
fine.
monitors.
Yeah, I'll do that. I got no hits.
You got no hits. Okay. Well, they leave you there alone in the security room for now. We're gonna come back to
This
this
is
later.
very secure.
Fantastic.
All right. So during this time, Duncan has pulled up on his AR a little bit of a hollow a trade projector, and you see no face comes up, but like waveforms come up in that hollow space as Duncan calls up a number you don't know, and a voice clicks on and goes, "Yes, hello." Goes, "Abraham, it is me, Duncan. I am calling you because I have a bunch of stowaways in my bar that I think maybe need to talk to you because they come here looking for a person who does operation. Now, did you do some kind of operation involving New Cambridge Analytica, storage site of some kind?" And the man goes, "They're there while you're making this call, Duncan." "Well, yes, they're right here, but I have auto turret pointed at them. You say word, I'll blow their fucking brains out. So I figure, who gives a shit what they hear? I'm in my Faraday cage. They cannot be recording or anything like that." And Abram goes, "All right, Duncan. Yes, I ordered that. Who are these gentlemen and what are they looking for?" Duncan goes, "Well, you have to tell them. They just said they're coming for this. I told them, who am I? PR guy with a bunch of bars? That's what I am. They call me, and they call me top brass, which I like. I am brass, maybe even silver. Abram, wouldn't you say?" Yes, something like that, Duncan. "Tell me, why did you come harass Duncan, and why are you ipso facto disrupting me? We're having spades night here with the boys."
Oh shit. Who's winning? Also, I love. Wait. Okay. That's not the point.
"We can talk cards later if we turn out to be friends. Identify yourself, your allegiance with NCA, your rank and position, and then tell me why I should be talking to you."
Go for it, Highrise.
Yeah, it's all you, dude.
Okay.
Who are those?
No pressure.
How many of them are you?
There's like at least 4 of us.
There are 4 of us. One is not with us at the moment. He is currently occupied.
Understood. Okay. So,
Um,
you are all NCA?
no, they're with me. I am NCA.
Okay. Tell me your deal, Mr. Man. What is your name and what is your designation with New Cambridge Analytica?
Codename Highrise. That is a designation given to me by NCA. Let's see. I am. I'm here to confirm some names. We're just trying to link some names back to the incident that you ordered, because that was one of our facilities, and we just want to check out the relationship. We just want to.
So are you intelligence gathering or are you special express deliveries? I'm guessing you're one of those two.
Special express delivery.
Oh, interesting. We killed a number of your boys during this operation.
That's-
Did you know that?
That's why
So
we're
is this
here.
a revenge thing? You coming to kill me?
No. We don't order revenge.
All right. What are these names then?
What are their names?
We're looking for a hacker.
Well, what
Oh,
names
yeah.
were you trying to do? Are they the names pulled off the servers, or are they the names of the people? The names of the people under surveillance by NCO? Which
both.
names?
Both sets.
Do you remember the names? It would be in your data pad.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my data pad.
Okay.
Those-
Does anyone here remember the names of anyone?
I remember their names.
Why don't you read the names
Their
of them?
names
The
are
spirit of
Laz. Laz is a hacker.
You did get
Oh,
that name
wait.
right, but they don't have that name because
Rusty?
that name was given.
That name was given just
That
to
was
me
given
by
just
my
to you.
friend.
Rusty.
Right.
Rusty is one of the names pulled off the server.
Bobby.
Ilkovich.
Tonsican.
It's Tochenkin was
To-
also Totenkin
Tatankin Ilkovich.
and Ilkovich.
You're
Those
not
are the
here.
Those are the three names off the server. You read those out?
Yeah.
It goes,
I don't say I'm very good, but I
It
do
goes-
it.
Yes, those were names we pulled off of the server.
Okay.
I can confirm that we did this operation and we pulled things off of your server and we killed some of your express delivery people. Now, you have no access to any internet here, so what do you have for me? What are you looking for here? You have confirmed this. Is that it? You just want to confirm this has happened? If that's all you're looking for, then this information's not going to leave this room. You can have your heads blown the fuck up, because what would I get from NCA knowing we actually did this?
You can get 20% off all your flat gut vitamins with the code Pilgrim20.
You must have wanted more than confirmation. They wouldn't send an express delivery person in
Well, they
just to
also-
ask for that.
They also wouldn't send an express delivery person for revenge.
I suppose that's true, but what?
So you tell me. There's obviously a relationship here between my organization and yours.
You're just looking for confirmation.
Just
No, we're looking for a hacker.
You're looking for hacker.
Yeah. His
What
name.
hacker?
I don't know, the hacker.
He looks really plain.
This is what I want. You're looking for who did the job. Is that right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
We're very stupid. We
No.
don't ever know
And
what
that's what you're that's what you're.
The hacker. Yeah. His name.
We just
Okay.
want the hacker.
Yeah, he looks
Nothing.
boring as fuck.
Here's what I.
Wizardhole.
Why do not have this hacker's location? Do you not have any of them? Who do you have?
We have the relative location of a Lancelot.
Okay, that's
Got the
one.
lady. What's her name?
Bobby Bobby Anna.
Bobby.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then
really plain looking guy.
Milady.
Oh yeah, there's a weird looking dude.
The,
Yeah.
Looks like a
the
lizard.
invisible
Todd.
chameleon suit.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
we're
there's
sti-
the hacker.
Yeah, the
Do you
hacker.
know their name?
No.
No, he's the tough one.
That's the who. Okay, so you have Lancelot.
Yeah,
You just need the hacker.
that's it.
Yeah.
This is good. It just so happens that I have copy of Hacker's cyber deck down to the BIOS, down to the motherboard. He was unconscious at the end of the last session. We did a copy of that to confirm the data we had. But the teammates he had were so fucking stupid that they didn't think to give us a partition drive, and we ripped the whole thing, which means I do have access to the CDR key of his cyber deck, which would pinpoint the location in real time of this hacker. Which means you could rectify this little data leak if you were to agree that this was not a Russo Corp thing. These were rogue hackers pulling data.
Yeah, I don't know what Russo is, dude.
Let me tell you right now. We don't want any eyes
Don't fuck
on
this up.
either of us.
He
So
goes,
let's just go plug this little down.
you will let us do what we want with this information, but we give you our word it will not be released, and you will take care of this problem? Is that what you're saying?
So long as it doesn't touch
It's
ye.
the perfect crime because we're not very smart.
Duncan, are you still there? Oh, yes, I'm here. What is it, Abram? It sounds to me that they have something they want from us, but they're acting as if this is a mutual trade when they broke into our territory. And what do we give a shit that this information is leaked? I agree with you, Abram. You want me to kill them? No, Duncan, you idiot. Here's what I want from you. You're going to do a job for me. You do that job, I will immediately,
A job with
the
them.
moment this job done, I will send you this CDR key and you can go and kill or apprehend or do whatever the fuck you want with this hacker. But you will do a job for me first.
What's the job?
Are you familiar with the Taconic Expressway in New York?
No.
Upstate New York. It's a shitty little expressway. It's got like 2 lanes. People crash all the time. Deer jump across.
They still
It's
make
shit.
2-lane highways?
It's an old highway. One of those old shitty ones. Well, there's a convoy that's going to be traveling down it trying to be discreet. We figure, funny they tried to be discreet when we know. They put themselves in a worse position. Here's what I want from you. I want you to position yourself at that convoy. And I want you to attack that convoy. And what I want you to do is let the lead car, sorry, not the lead car, the main passenger car that will make a break for it, escape. But I want you to stall, stop, destroy every other car and vehicle on that convoy. You do this for me, the moment the convoy is stopped, the moment the primary car escaped, I will send you CDR key. And you can ping this hacker. In real time, immediately.
What's your budget?
You're a tough man asking for that. I'll tell you what. You're doing this for the favor, but I will also wire you each 5,000, you and your other 3 teammates.
Fair enough.
Because considering you're in no position to bargain, I think this is good.
There's 2 of us here. There's only 2 of us.
You already said there were 4.
I know, but does Galahad?
I mean, we don't have to. Tell them.
He goes,
That's fair. That's fair.
very well. Duncan! Yes, Abram. I need you to take all of their electronics on them, and I need you to run a download of the primary components so I have access.
What?
To the comm links and any
Wow,
other
that's
backup.
It's really personal, dude.
After that, I assure you I will delete the contents of these drives after this job is done, but I need some kind of leverage for
I'm
letting
gonna
you
do
walk
that.
the fuck out of you.
I'm gonna do that right now.
You're gonna give it to him?
No, I mean I'm gonna give it to him, but I'm gonna wipe him.
You're gonna wipe them before they can do
I mean,
it.
like I have to have like
You're
a
gonna
button,
you're
right?
gonna try to format it?
like a little something.
Are
Right?
they all shut down?
Roll luck to see if you have put something like that in your console, because I don't know if you actually do have a kill switch for it.
One hit.
1 hit. Okay, give me a.
But I also have a few devices.
Yeah, give me what devices? I don't think anything would wipe the deck. Give me a finesse plus. You want to do this subtly, right? Give me finesse plus palming. If you want to roll luck on that, you can.
You know what? I don't want to do this subtly. I want to do this straight up.
You're gonna wipe it and then give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bug, are you gonna just give your cyber deck over?
I mean, I feel like this is like really personal. You know?
Yeah, you got a Gatling gun pointed at your head, and Abram says, I need some assurances you won't walk out and then immediately tell them what I told you.
Well, you should just take it from Highrise, because he's like the main guy here.
I need it from all of you.
Oh, I mean, dude.
I promise I'll delete it once you finish the mission.
Oh, God.
Besides, if you die, you don't need it anyway. If you die in this
Hey,
mission.
hey.
What about you? Are you gonna do it? I think all 3 of you don't want to give up your data. Galahad's the only one who wouldn't care.
All of my nudes are on here. And it's not that I'm afraid that they'll get out. It's
Duncan, get the man's nudes. That is one of the best.
No, I need to strategically plan the release of these nudes.
Take his last. Take his last so we can strategically place the nudes. Give me software plus finesse.
0.
So you do it obviously.
Yeah.
Give me etiquette plus presence.
I got 3 hits.
Yeah, they're tasteful as fuck.
Well, that's what I mean. I have nothing against these nudes, but like I have a really particular plan for them. So I just need to know, like, I don't care if you kill me, you kill me, but like I need you to know that you have a plan to release these nudes, like for my legacy.
He goes, we will release these nudes only if you don't finish
I have
the mission.
written instructions in the notes app, so you can like follow along. It's like
Duncan,
a 3-part.
follow along with the nudes instructions if we need to prep it. I don't care about this nudes thing. Send them to me though.
Oh,
please.
you
send
will
them to
care
me.
about these nudes.
So you wipe it, and Duncan sees you do this, and he goes, Abram, I am not a big tech man, but I see he does something to the cyber deck before I fucking do it. And Abram goes, he probably wiped the data. That's fine. He's NCA, of course he is. What I want is his CDR key, which he cannot wipe. That's what I want. And then he plugs it in, pulls that. CDR key, basically, it's just like built into the BIOS. You'd have to change the hardware to get rid of it, and it just like pinpoints it in real time. Do you give, or do you want to wipe yours too?
Yeah, I wipe it.
Okay. Yeah. So
So
you
no
also
one knows
take
your hours on
you take a
RuneScape.
second to
Yeah,
wipe
no one
it.
needs to know my hours on RuneScape. No one needs to look at my search history. No one needs to do anything.
The
here.
search and history takes like 15 seconds to like
Just
get
in
rid of. And keep in
practice.
mind, this is like supercomputer. It can get rid of like 20 terabytes a second.
Yeah, it takes like a minute.
Yeah. So you hand it over, going,
Anime
wait a
titties.
second.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Anime
Hold on, dude.
titties.
Yeah.
Just give it a second,
Yeah,
man.
big anime boobs, anime with boobs.
Ah, hey, gal, question mark.
I hang out,
You
boobs,
spelled
question
wrong.
mark.
What do boobs feel
Bisexual
like?
hentai dojo.
Where do I find pics of boobs on anime characters?
Sword Art Online hentai.
Chapter 16.5.
Yeah. So you give all of your data. They pull all of the info off of all of the data.
Yeah, it's just
And
also
then
my tabs.
Duncan goes, yeah, that's the worst part. But your computer's gonna be mysteriously so much faster when you get it back. So Duncan says, Abram says, okay, I have the data. Duncan sends it over. He goes, I have your CDR keys. I know where to find you. You know what your mission is. Don't fuck with me. You can fuck, but you know what your job is. Once you have the job completed, you send. I will immediately ping it. I will send you proof that I've deleted your CDR keys. And Duncan. Oh yes, what is it, Abram? Fuck you, Duncan. And then hangs up. Duncan goes, I don't know why he did that. He's so funny with his big jokes.
Yeah, he seems like he has a really good sense of humor.
All right, well, here's the bar. Here's
No,
the bar.
I walk all of us to the door.
You just walk out?
No, I walk everyone away from the bar and back toward the door.
Oh, gotcha.
Dude, come on, he's offering a drink. You don't want a drink?
He goes,
Bad luck.
thank you for coming to think.
It's not
Thank you again
cool.
for sponsoring. What is
The offer
Flatcut
is a
Peloton?
trap.
Are you new face of Flatcut Peloton?
Yes,
Excellent. You and I get it. You're a handsome man.
thank you.
It looks like your face sculpted. It's so handsome.
It is.
Beautiful. Isn't it beautiful,
Just, like,
Yanni?
Doing it again,
yes, it's
like, just
beautiful.
even fucking tighter.
It is beautiful, Duncan. Yes, Yanni thinks it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you,
Don't
thank you.
step on or hurt Boris on your way out, and I hope you had a good time at Dragovich Bar. The Gatling gun still follows you as you
Oh, God.
walk your way out. Now, Galahad, you got 0 successes. Is that right in the security room?
I got 0 successes.
So
yeah.
when Simon walks in, he walks in, pauses, drops his duffel bag on the ground. You see a bunch of manga fall out of it, and he goes, "You're not Roy. What are you doing in Roy's chair? He's supposed to relieve me. Who are you? I see you've got jacket. That looks like Samson's jacket.
You want to hang out?
Give me persuasion plus charm.
Persuasion plus charm, you say? 3 hits. Yeah, you wanna
He
hang out?
goes, I'm on duty, so I can't, like, hang out, but, maybe after that, I don't, he, like, looks really confused for a second, looks around and says, are you work for USDS?
I do, but I don't know where the bathroom is. Could you show it to me?
Give me deception plus charm. If you want to roll luck, you can roll luck.
I'm with the boys.
You're just like,
I'm
it's
gonna
so
roll
bad.
luck.
Find the nearest security.
I got 1 hit.
Tonight.
He goes, yeah, I'm gonna need you to, I'm gonna need you to come over here, and he, like, leads you over to, like, a camera in the corner. It's, like, attached to a console. He's like, if you could just look into this, we're just gonna take a quick pic of you. and
Nah,
you
I
can put your
think
hands-
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I really can't just, like, let you go, though. He says,
Yeah, but like, I'm just not gonna.
yeah, but I really can't just let you go,
I'm
though.
sorry. I
He
had a
walks up
little,
and he
a
puts
few
a
too
hand
many.
on
I
you.
was
I
out doing
really-
a prank tonight.
He's got one hand on a gun holster. He's got one hand on you, because I really can't let
I'm
you
gonna
go.
do what I've always done and pirouette out of there.
Okay, give me finesse
Oh
plus,
my god.
escape artist with your negatives.
I will.
Been
It's gonna
dodging
be.
hands all night.
I
Still
have
drunk?
been.
Oh,
Oh,
of
I'm
course.
still drunk. You know it. I got 2 successes.
All right, you slide out, but just barely.
Whew.
And what do you do now?
I hightail it out of there.
Give me initiative.
Oh,
Scoopity boop.
fuck. Bryce, you're always starting shit.
I'm just.
If-
I don't know
if
who Bryce
Galahad
is.
dies right now, I'm gonna be so pissed.
It's gonna suck.
I got 11.
Okay, he goes before you do.
Well, damn it.
he pulls out a taser out of the holster, and he attempts to shoot you with it.
Oh god.
Will you roll intuition for me?
Intuition, eh? With negatives?
Yes.
Must I?
Yeah.
Why?
And you're out of luck, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I am out of luck. I got 1 success.
Yeah, you barely dodge out of the way of the taser darts as they shoot by you. He yells. He goes, "Fuck!" He's quick and starts running after you. Will you give me? You're running out, right? That's what you're doing with your turn.
Yeah, I'm hightailing it.
Give me movement. Give you a flat movement roll.
Where's movement?
It should be up toward the top middle of your pitch.
Movement?
Movement should be toward the top middle of your. It's just a flat number.
Oh, movement.
Yeah,
All
top
right.
middle.
I can do that. With negatives?
Yes.
All right. 2 successes.
All right. Yeah. He starts running after you, but you manage to run out the door into the room that is like construction. That's
Right.
one of your turns. One of
Yeah.
your 2 turns. What do you do with your other turn? You just went through the door, and you're now in the construction room. Do you keep running?
Yeah.
Okay. You keep running. Give me another
I
movement
gotta keep going. I'm
with your negatives.
slapping my feet down all over the place in this game.
Give me another movement.
Mission after mission, yeah, I know. I got 2 successes.
You got 2 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little
All
nice,
right.
too.
So with 2 successes, you get across toward the door that goes into the waterway, but you're not through the door yet. On the next initiative pass, he runs and he catches all the way up to you and attempts to tackle you through the door. Will you give me either a dodge or a block roll? That's either finesse plus athletics, or it's finesse plus unarmed or melee.
I'm gonna do finesse plus melee.
Okay, give it to me.
6, 7, 8.
Single pretty.
All right. It's 5 hits.
All right. So as he runs at you, you use the sheathed broadsword as a block to kind of like push him out of the way. He wheels spins around onto his knees, and then pulls out a gun and points it at you and says, "Stop! Actually stop!" and points the gun at you. It's now your turn.
I'm gonna smack the gun out of the way.
You want to try to hit the gun out of it?
Yeah.
God.
Okay, give me finesse plus melee -4 plus your minuses, because you're making a call shot. Well, when you're using your sword or using your hand.
I'm using my hand.
So unarmed plus finesse -4 minus your minuses. Do you sure you don't want to do it with
I'm
your
gonna
sword?
use my sword.
Give me palming plus finesse to draw your sword first.
All right. I got 3 successes drawing my sword.
You have drawn your sword. Now give me melee plus finesse to broadsword the gun out of this man's hand.
6, 11.
Can't believe
Broadsword is
Galahad's
Doing a
gonna
lot of
die.
negatives. We got 1 success.
Okay.
Galahad's gonna die in a stealth Fargo.
Yeah, you swing and he pulls it out of the way and he said, "I said stop!" roll
Man,
initiative
this
again.
isn't hanging out at all. I thought we were gonna be having a cool time.
Roll initiative again.
Dang it. Why am I always out here just doing side bullshit? Never.
It's usually the
Oh,
person-
not long.
It's
I
always
played
the
your
person
fault.
losing
They
was
always
like,
go to the
"What is
side."
16.
16. Okay, you go first. You've got your sword out. He dodged out of the way. He's still got his gun out.
Man, I don't want to hurt you. I just thought I'd pull a prank. I wanted to pull a firearm. Now I gotta go.
Are you attempting? Is that a persuasion?
Yeah.
Give me persuasion. Plus try.
What are you?
Man, try and let me off the hook with this one.
Just clicking run on your menu.
Just really going through it.
I got 2 successes.
He also got 2 successes. He goes, "Well, I can't let you pull a prank in the basement of a security room of a bank, my
Look,
dude."
I didn't want to come into the security room of the bank. I was trying to
You've got
pull a
1 action
firearm.
left. You've got one. The persuasion check, we'll say, was a free action. You've got your complex action.
I'm gonna shimmy my skinny little body through the door.
You're gonna run out the door.
Yeah.
Give me movement.
All right.
My God.
Okay. And he's going to step out the door and he's gonna fire his gun at you.
Oh.
Dang it. I got 1 success.
All right. I'm gonna give him a minus for that 1 success that you got there.
Good.
Give me intuition flat.
All right.
That shit hurt.
Minus my negatives, it's 1 success.
Yeah, you get hit you get shot and get hit in the back. Can you roll soak for me? Soak does not take a negatives.
Oh.
My God.
Yeah. I got a nice soap.
Do not take your negatives.
We can't leave Galahad behind anymore.
I got 6 successes.
You got 6 successes. You only take 1 damage as it bruises one of your ribs.
Don't you like stunned? Already almost.
I'm almost done, but I'm not there yet.
All right,
And this was physical damage too.
Okay, and he fires at you again.
Oh, damn it!
Give me another intuition.
Sam Hill.
With minuses.
What's worse than 1 bullet?
Shit.
2 bullets.
Let me tell you about my intuition. I have 3 total. With my negatives, it's I'm rolling 1 die and I'm getting successes every single time. Except again, I get a success.
Okay,
That's
you
great.
got hit again. Give me another soak test. This time you got hit right in the ass.
Man, right in my boot.
There's
Right
a
in my
snake in
boot.
my-
Let me get back to. I got a nice
Hindquarters.
soak at least. It is 7 hits this time.
You do not take any damage. It hits your butt, and you definitely feel like a pinch like a bee sting.
That sting like a bee.
It is now. It is now
You
your
still
turn.
got the shit.
It's your turn. You are about 15 feet away, like in ankle-high water of this reservoir. He's standing in the entranceway, well lit.
God dang it.
What do you do?
I say, let me just get up. Let me just get on. Let me just
You
get
got
on.
shot twice. Like, leave me alone. All right, give persuasion plus charm again. This time I'm not gonna give as many benefits because he did just shoot
Look.
you twice, and you don't care.
Let me just get on. It don't mean nothing to you. I did nothing in there. In fact, I was let in there under false pretenses,
Well, you
thinking it
stole
was something
Samson's
else.
jacket.
Have it back. I throw it off in a
You just
dramatic
really just
fashion.
easily
Give me
just
your charm plus-
gunshots.
Give me charm plus
Bulletproof
persuasion
cowboy.
first.
Jesus.
Pulling braces.
Persuasion plus what?
Plus charm
All right.
with your negatives.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I got no hits.
You got no hits.
None.
Okay, give me Palman plus finesse to take the jacket off quickly and throw it at him.
Galahad gets gunned down.
I
in
got
the
2.
sewer.
I got 2 successes.
You slide that jacket off and you throw it up into the air. It falls right into the water. It gets wet. I will give you 1 action left. What do you want to do with it?
Pray.
I wanna do a perception check to see what other exits there are from this
Okay, give
room.
me a perception plus intuition with your eyesight.
Okay. 7. Intuition. 10s.
Every
Alright.
time.
I got 4 hits.
You got 4 hits. Yeah, the little what you went down like a drainage slot in the road. If you jump up, you might be able to get out there. Otherwise, it's dark, and you don't see anything. You'll have to trudge for a while. I mean, you've got low light vision, but it's like pitch black down here. The only illumination is coming from this drain
I'm
and
gonna
from
try
the door
and
behind
get some
you.
ups and jump.
No, that was your turn. Doing that
That's
perception.
it.
You turned around, yelled at him, took the jacket off, and then looked around. That's what you did. So the guy walks forward, picks up the jacket, and throws it onto the dry, and says, "You got his jacket all dirty," and then shoots at you again.
This is the nicest gunfight.
Can you give me?
It's one-sided.
Not
I'm not
even
even
good.
firing. I could kill this man in 2
Give me
shakes of a.
intuition plus
fucking hog. You
should've
Intuition,
killed him too.
flat intuition. You're
Alright.
also straight up in the open.
I'm getting no hit.
You
No
have
hit
no
on that
cover.
intuition.
Give me soak.
And he's also still blackout drunk.
He's blackout drunk. This is why he's acting this way. It's great role playing.
Yeah, that's
he has
why.
No
I got 8
That's
hits
why.
on my soap.
8 hits, you take no damage again. Even with this 2, it hits you right in the chest. You take a little step backwards as you're looking around and yelling at
No,
him.
man, that don't. It sting. It still hurt. It's a little sore. Don't do that.
Give me roll initiative again.
Cut it out.
Christ.
All right.
This just keeps going.
I got 11.
11. Okay. He goes before you. He reaches. He pulls up an AR display as he's holding the gun. at
Buddy,
you,
come on.
and he starts having trouble like opening it up. He's like finicking with it because with his other hand he shoots at you again. This time he's not really looking, so I'm giving him blind fire. So he's taking some negatives.
I got no success on my intuition.
So he's giving me a soak test.
Yeah.
So as he's trying to pull up the AR display, he doesn't have it yet.
I got 3 hits on
He
that.
accidentally opens up the alarm clock app and then accidentally opens up Venmo as he's trying to get to the phone. How many successes do you get?
3.
You got 3. Oh, this time it hurts. You
Shit.
because 2 successes plus 8. Okay, yeah, you take 5 damage. As this time
Jesus.
it hits you right in the groin.
Ooh.
Ah!
And what's your body?
Man, my body is
What is
4.
your body?
Okay, because the damage was higher than your body, that groin shot makes your hips flex, and you fall on your butt right in the reservoir water.
I really thought you were about to say
Stinky.
your dick got shot off.
It's your turn.
That would be a critical glitch.
You're bleeding now. That hurt you.
You got shot in the dick.
Yeah, you got shot in the dick. He is attempting to pull up an AR display, but he's distracted from shooting at you.
Looks like I'm gonna have to mow this fucker down.
Okay, you're gonna get up and try to get him with your sword. Your sword is
Yeah.
still out. You are on the ground. Can you try to kip up and get back up with a finesse plus athletics?
My negatives are very bad right
I
now.
know. You're probably at negative what? Like negative 4?
I'm at negative 4.
Negative
God
4.
damn.
damn.
Hey, you said-
And he has
you
no
said
luck. He has
palming?
no luck.
You
No
said
finesse plus
Oh,
athletics.
God.
This is the most insane fight so far. I do like that he keeps shooting at you and he sucks though.
I got 1
Is this
success.
with the National Guard? You got 1 success. Okay, yeah, you managed to get up with a grunt. Can you get that grunt out for me? And now with the war cry, you charge and attack, right?
Oh boy.
Rawhide!
Okay, give me a- all right, so you're gonna run at him and try to get him.
Yeah.
Can you give me a -1 to the? Give me a -2 to the attack roll on top of the negatives you already have. Melee plus finesse.
Melee plus finesse, huh?
Yeah, -2 because you're charging at him and it's dark and you're running through ankle high water.
This is hell.
10, 9, minus
I
4.
thought our scene was tense.
Right. I mean, this is intense.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Give me a movement check with all the minuses, with a one more -1. Hey, Winnie, shut up. Just take all the minuses from your injury and an additional -1 from running through ankle high water.
I got 0 successes.
Okay, that's fine. So, what is the damage on your weapon?
My weapon has strength is 3, 4p.
Strength. Wait. It has to be higher than that. What does it say? Strength. With your melee, it should be strength and then with a plus.
No, I have strength 3 times 4p.
Oh. Strength 3 times 4p. That's not.
3 and then in parentheses 4p. Yeah.
I'm saying.
You obliterate this.
no idea why you have a 4p. We're gonna go with the strength plus 3. Your strength is 7, so that means you do 10 damage on a hit.
Jesus.
He attempts to dodge out of the way. He manages to. He manages to take a step back as you're drunk in the ankle high water. He takes a step backwards. You got 2 successes, right?
Yeah.
He's now in melee range. He steps back and goes, "Whoa! It's like you're trying to hit me with that thing." He says.
Says the man who shot me 4 times.
So you distracted him away. He's going to attempt to roll again on the AR. He doesn't. He's still trying to do it. This time he accidentally ends up opening his photos, and you see some dick pics on there, like, immediately. And then he attempts to shoot at you again at point-blank range. I'm giving him +1, but he's still not really paying attention. Give me intuition, this with your negatives, plus 1 more -1. I think you can roll no dice.
I can roll no dice.
Roll 1 to see if you critical glitch.
I got no critical glitch.
You did not critical glitch. Okay, give me a flat soak. Remember, no negatives on a soak.
Yeah, no. I got a 15 die. Come on now. I got 4 hits.
You got 4 hits. Okay.
I'm gonna die.
You take an additional 3 damage.
Yep.
As you get shot this time in the shoulder, and you bounce back a little bit. Galahad, are you almost knocked out?
I'm almost knocked out.
It is your turn.
No, I'm gonna have to swing at him again.
All right, just give me a flat. This time, no negatives, just like your melee.
Have we like
Oh, no, but
texted
with your
Galahad?
damage.
How
I think you've been down. You were down there a long time.
That's true.
I think that you are probably wrapping up and heading to the airlock as where you
Melee
get out.
plus strength?
Melee plus finesse, and just take your injury negatives, nothing else.
Yeah, my injury negatives are -5.
That sucks.
Sucks. I got 2 hits.
All right.
Do you have like a med
His
kit
blood
or
is
anything?
on my hands.
All right, you hit him. He got 1 hit to defend it. I'm gonna roll his soak now. He has that fine leather jacket plus his body. This armored bomber jacket. You got 4 hits on that. So you got 2 hits. Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong number because he has armor pen. Okay, so you got 2 hits on his soak. He got 1 hit to dodge. So that's -3 on your attack, which would be 12 damage. So you deal 9 damage to him. You cut him straight down the middle. His jacket gets ripped up. He's bleeding badly. He falls onto the ground, onto his back. He starts crying.
Oh my god.
and he's like on the ground. It is now his turn.
It's down to the wire.
He points his gun and then drops it, and then attempts to use the AR again. This time with all his injuries. He gets a glitch with 1 success. He accidentally calls his mom. So he manages to pull it up, and ringing, it goes, "Oh, Simon, I haven't heard from you in so long. How are you?" It's like, "Mom, hey, officer in trouble, officer down." It's like, "Oh, you're such a kidder, Simon. You're such a good." "No, officer down. Call Roy. Call Samson. I'm in trouble. I'm in the sewer." It's like, "Oh, you're such a funny boy. I'm watching my stories right now. I'll talk to you later, Simon." And then hangs up on him. It's your turn.
I feel empathetic towards this man, having a mother what cares about him and what he does with his business. I would like to just stamp on him to knock him out, but not kill him.
Jesus. Okay, yeah.
And maybe break the display.
The comm link. That's okay. Yeah, just give me unarmed plus finesse.
All right. Well,
Just
it's
like-
too bad that my finesse score is. I roll 0 dice because of my
Okay, you know what? You take a plus 4.
I'm gonna
'cause
roll
this guy's
1
on,
just to
plus,
make sure
no,
I don't.
plus 4 because he's on the ground.
All right. Well, that means I roll 2 dice.
2 dudes just like, ugh, and just like heaving themselves and
Oh, I guess I
falling
roll
over.
4 dice. Never mind.
Roll it.
2 success.
Yeah, you step on him and he like whimpers a little bit and then kind of goes limp as you like step and then stamp. And then you want to break the comm link?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. How do you do it?
I smush it with my toe.
Yeah, until it cracks and fizzles and explodes. And then you want to climb out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me
My
a
bloody
athletics.
pulp
Give
steak.
me athletics plus finesse.
This
Oh
sucks.
man.
Just a big bleedy dick spot.
Yeah.
Yep. The old dick
I cannot
twist.
believe this shit.
I
can't
got
believe
2
you
successes.
You got 2 successes. Now give me escape artist plus finesse. Because you managed to pull yourself up, but now you have to squeeze yourself and your sword. As you have your sword out in your hand, you're trying to climb
I
onto
got
the
2
road.
successes.
You climb onto the road with your sword in your hand, covered in water. You're bruised badly. You've got like scuff marks from bullet holes in your stuff as you step up into the Mardi Gras-esque Lower East Side, packed with people. A car, like a person yells in a car like, "Hey, get out of the street! I'm driving!" As you crawl your way out, can you give me presence plus etiquette?
Yeah. Maybe. Where's presents?
That moment.
Presents.
All
Alright,
we
I
all
see
come
it.
out of the bar.
Alright. I got 2 successes.
You get 2 successes. People think this is a performance act thing. They think it's some kind of like art thing. They all are annoyed at you for doing some kind of obnoxious, like improv everywhere crap that everyone hates. And no one bothers with you.
I
as you
get
step
no
out.
respect.
And that's when everybody else walks out of the bar. Taylor, as you go, grabs your arm and says, "It was so good to see you, and I just need to say, Roy, that
It is actually Pilgrim. I go by Pilgrim.
Roy?
Mr. Roy Hill, I just need to
Wait,
say
your name's
that
Roy?
I hope you stop doing the Shadowrun thing because it's just not really that good for brand. It's kind of pathetic. It was nice meeting all of your friends, especially the Charity Case. Hello, Charity Case. If you ever want to come on my stream, you absolutely can. We'll get your
Tight.
cancer or your stupidity dealt with some city-art drugs because of GoFundMe campaigns. Isn't that
Sounds
right,
great.
everybody?"
I
And the
love
stream,
money.
The stream pops up with Elephant Man's face. And it goes like,
I'm not like
Taylor, I just want you to
ugly.
have like, you're doing so well for yourself, and I'm so happy for you because I feel like you really need this because like your fine lines are starting to come in, and the harsh lights are just like really. They're highlighting them a little bit, and I just want to let you know, like from a friend, that like you're coming off a little bit shiny on stream. I was checking it out earlier, and it just seems you look, it's a little Botoxy in the face.
"Is this a lie or is this just Pilgrim think this?"
It's
Give me
insane.
persuasion, deception, or intimidation plus charm.
Sorry, what were the 2 options?
Persuasion, deception, or intimidation plus
Okay,
charm.
definitely persuasion.
Okay, give me persuasion plus charm. I don't think you have any negatives, right?
No, I did not take any. Persuasion plus charm.
Plus charm?
1 hit.
Okay, we're gonna roll our composure against it. She smiles and goes, "It's really cute how you try to get a rile out of me. Reminds me of when we were breaking up. Bye, Pilgrim. Everybody, make sure you sub to Pilgrim. Pilgrim really needs the help, everybody. Just like this little elephant man child over here needs
not
the help.
an elephant. You even not know
I'm
what
going
that's
back into the
referencing.
party," and says the bouncer, like, "Okay, their guest passes over," and then walks back into the party. You walk up at this point. He has clear bullet scuffs on him, and he's soaking wet, and he's pointing at you with his sword.
What the fuck, dude? Stop.
Respect me more.
What?
I'm a team player. I'm part of this team. You gotta treat me
Whoa.
with more respect.
And
I'm
with
tired
that-
of this.
Holy
And with
shit!
that, it's time to call it. With this night, as Galahad demands more respect, covered, wet. Everyone thinks he's everyone thinks he's an annoying, like, artist doing bullshit on the street, covered in water, looking like he got shot,
Dick
almost dead.
I've come back from a very heroic journey,
Was it?
and I deserve all of your love and affection.
I don't think.
Your
How
dick
that
is
works.
bleeding.
When
It is.
When we come back next week, we will be jumping right to this caravan job. Maybe with a little preamble as a setup, but we're gonna jump right into it as they have to stop this caravan in order to get access to this hacker so that Highrise can complete his mission.